Morning to y'all. Good morning. Let's grab this. Huh. Seems that things are a bit different today. That's fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Woo! In any case. Doink. Grab that, grab this, grab that, grab this, go here, do that, blah blah. Doink. Yeah, there we go. Oppa. Morning. Let's do this before Sushi gets here. Once more. As always, let's do some coffee first. Come on. Yoink. It's gonna watch my head every single time. Because of the stupid lamp. It happens. Hold up. I'll have to pay attention to the minutes I get. But it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Ah, there we go. That should be fine. That's not my trick. They like their stuff with milk. Eh. Life is good. It'll be fine. Life will be very fine. Just gotta slide over. This place is so freaking tiny for me. Me and my gigantic freaking legs and stuff. I'm surprised I haven't spilled anything. But it'll be fine. We'll see when they show up. Crunch. Damn, my legs are tall. But they'll show up in a tiny bit. Maybe actually sit down in a proper spot. Woo! That's better. Yeah. Ah! I'm gonna grab you guys as well. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Hopefully I'm actually... Ooh! Yes. My left controller is doing random things again. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Always. As time goes by, things just get better and better. Right? Oh my gosh. The left controller is doing random mystical things again. I like it. It's mystical in its own way. I was wondering if that actually goes through the table or not, but apparently it doesn't go through the table. Now we just wait. Because we're in no hurry today. We're in no hurry. I should probably open up my energy drink as well, since I'm here already. We ball. Where is it? Got it. Levy Roots. Caribbean energy. Wait a second.
What was that shadow?
Oh, it's the birds. Ah, Caribbean Crush is good. This music is ominous as fuck. That is actually pretty freaking intense. Ah, it'll be fine. It's just a little bit, tad bit ominous. Hold on. Let me fix that real quick. Whoop. Hi, how's it going? Just gonna click right there. There you go. Fixed it. Yeah. That's how we fix things real fast. Was that a seagull that tried to fly in? Or am I tweaking? I guess I don't know. It'll be fine, it'll be fine, everything will be fine. But yes, good morning to all of y'all. Hello again, it is me, Sleep. Back with another VRC stream. Normally we would do a graffiti or something today, but I've been feeling dry with the graffiti stuff. It's very niche, very hard to do, and trying to come up with something new every week is just hard. And I haven't been feeling like doing a lot of VR stuff, so I'm gonna take this tiny bit of time to talk about VRC for a tiny bit. I know it's not the most joyful topic because, yeah, I've recently noticed it myself, but VRC has been getting... VRC can either be the most nicest place in the world, or the worst place in the world. It depends on the people around you, the places you hang out in, and all that jazz, and I've been feeling the burnout for a while, and that was because of my friend group. Or rather, my friends. I don't have a specific friend group. I don't have friend groups, I only have friends. That is how I always stated. Excuse me, nose was itching. And I noticed that a lot of them were doing stupid things and got into stupid problems, and it was leaking out basically massively. And I felt I was ditched. Yeah. I felt like I was ditched. So, I've just been feeling down the weather, my mental stability had been going to God knows where. However, it has recently been going back uphill again, which is good, because I've met a lot of nice people. I took a chance and started adventuring more into unfamiliar worlds and just doing random shenanigans. Actually like having fun with people and trying to talk with people. Just actually talking with them. I don't care who they are. I didn't care about their age, I didn't care about their genders, I didn't care what they're wearing, whatever the hell. I just went into random public worlds, started talking to people. And I met some of the nicest people out there. And it's helped me out a lot. Except for my headset. My headset is just still pissing me off. And I'm mostly wandering around in desktop mode. VRC is great to explore in desktop, specifically because of the stability you get. Don't get me wrong, VR is cool and all. This, having your entire body being the language, is great. But it can convey so many mixed emotions and false, like, information purely because, hey, we ain't this thing. This is not how we look like IRL. Let's be honest here. Half the people using their avatars do not look actually, 90% of the people who wear the avatars they wear don't look anything like their avatars. This is a make-believe world, full of imagination and everything else, creativity, overflowing with it. And it's nice. Really nice. I'm gonna say that out right now. VRC is a very nice place to hang around in, to explore, to see some nice sights and meet some interesting folks from all walks of life. But it can also be the worst place ever. Purely because of the people. And if you're going to like do VR chat, you have to very, very, very carefully pick whatever the hell you do. Don't just go ham on one thing and then just expect that there's no repercussions for whatever the hell you do. There's always going to be repercussions for everything. Because at the end of the day, we're still human. And we all live differently. Let's just say that. Some of us are smarter, some of us are dumber, some of us are absolute mongrels when it comes to VRC. And a lot of us just forget that, hey, we can't really do whatever the hell we do without it coming back to bite us in the ass, because this is a small, tight-knit place. The player amounts of VRC are somewhere between 500,000 to 600,000 maybe, and then it's split between regions. You have the Koreans, you have the Chinese, you have the Russians, you have the Americans, the Europeans, you have a bunch of people all grouped up in specific places. And some of these major groups never see one another. It's a whole different world between, for example, Japan and America. They have a vastly different worldview on how to build a beautiful world like this, and how to act in public lobbies. They're all completely different, and it blows my mind every time. It's kind of just like, Foom! So you really need to choose like where you hang out, what group you want to be in, what do you want to do, and just if you're a decent person, you can basically go everywhere. People won't care who you are or what you do, as long as you're a decent person. And I recently spoke about this with a couple of buddies, but the group instances, while they are a godsend to VRC because there's more control over who can be in there, you can more easily just remove troublemakers without having to go through the vote kick system. It has also bred a sense of toxicity. And the toxicity means that, hey, there's power-hungry tripping people. Because of course, if you give somebody the power to do whatever the hell they want, and just basically control the entire instance with the power of, hey, I don't like you here, kick, ban, block, whatever the hell, then of course people are going to abuse it. That's just fucking normal. That's something that happens no matter what. That's nothing new. But recently group instances have been getting worse. It's hard to find a good group instance, but one of the best ways I've found is look for the group instances that don't have any specific rules except just be a human. Or just meme around or whatnot. Those are basically the best instances. If they try and act like they have the totalitarian authority, like, oh, you must obey by these rules, and they have a litany of them there, it's most likely not worth going in there. Because, case in point, somebody is going to kick you out purely because of how you're dressed or whatever you're wearing and so on. And that's not fun! Just because you're wearing like a human that has slightly darker hair or something like that and you get kicked out of instance, that's not a reason. Or if you refuse to share your Abby with somebody. One of my buddies, firsthand by the way, was hanging around in a public group public. One of the group public moderators came up and was like, hey, can I have that Abby? And my friend said, no, because they couldn't give the Abby in the first place. They got instantly kicked. And when they asked, later on, when they actually managed to get back in there, they asked, why did that happen to a different mod? The different moderator said, oh, it's because you were rude. And I can't help but laugh at that. Another buddy of mine got recently into a bit of a weird situation where we have the age verification nowadays. So, in the bio for every single person, when you open it up, your own bio and everything else, on the left side, where you see your profile picture and everything else, of course you guys can't see this because I didn't enable the camera system like that because I don't wanna. You can basically see your status, your trust rank, and underneath that is verified if you have verified yourself. It will either be verified or verified 18+. You can also hide that if you really want to. Under that is all your languages and stuff. Group instances can be set to verified only, so you will have to verify yourself in order to be able to enter these instances. There's a bunch of 18+ groups now. And they still don't use that system because there's a lot of people who can't verify themselves. And instead of the group moderators checking people's bios if they have the verified tag there, they physically go up to them and ask, oh hey, are you 18? And if you don't answer, you get kicked. And one of my buddies had to witness this firsthand, and I was like, that's fucking dumb. They have the 18+ verified in their bio, but the dude was just lazy. So, there's a lot of stupidity going around, and common sense is a magic power. It's a superpower. So you can see how VR chat can be a dumb place. Now, moving on to another topic that I really want to talk about is, I was thinking, because I was thinking about a show, or at least something to do in VRC other than just, you know, the regular travel agency and the random streams that we do. A show based around stories of like VRC worlds, people, and whatnot. Basically, just either we make up a story or we've heard a story from somebody else and we can tell it to our friends. Kind of like a talk show. And I think it would be funny because we were hanging around yesterday with a bunch of friends in a Japanese world that you drive as a bus driver. And unfortunately, one of the mechanics doesn't work properly, which is there is a button that says that the bus is occupied currently. However, even if it's occupied, if somebody presses that, it teleports the bus back to the beginning. And it was so funny, even if a bit interesting and annoying at the same time, to have to go through that. So we were like, hey, what if this is psychological horror and this could be a story about the bus that never reaches the destination because every time somebody shows up, the bus goes back, but the passengers also stay there. So the passengers also have to witness the temporal loop, but they can't get out of the bus until the bus makes a full loop. You know? And I was thinking that would be a funny story. Like an actually funny story on like a VSC horror story basically, or something like that. I feel like stuff like that would be funny to do, and just like film some kind of episodes, or just, you know, just go around places, check a few worlds, and just be like, what sort of a story does this world hold? What sort of story can we make? It's my eye itches really much. It'll be fine. I should probably check just in case. Am I actually streaming VRC? Hold on. I am. Oh, there they are. I'll be fine. Woo! Yeah. Sit the fuck back down. There you go. Now, it'd be funny that way. I feel like it would be funny to film like a show like that. At least, personally. Ding dong! I feel like it would be fun. Like, extremely fun. Dingus dongers, get your coffee.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Sorry about that. NVIDIA decided it was time to update my graphics drivers.
That's NVIDIA for you, man. Nothing new.
It's like, no, you can't do anything until you update. Oh, you put milk in it this time.
Yeah, I remember that you did that last time.
Yeah, I like milk in my coffee. I'm weird like that.
What's weird about it? Your cat. Of course you like milk.
Oh. Fair.
wrong?
No. Still uncalled for. Oh, I just hate my voice in the stream. Ew.
You heard your voice.
Ew.
Hearing yourself in a stream?
It's just gross. I hate hearing myself of someone else's audio.
Yeah, I don't like hearing myself either because, oh my god, it just sounds wrong.
It doesn't sound like me. It doesn't sound like the voice that I hear when I talk.
Yeah, that's because inside of your head you have a little bit more bass when you speak, because it vibrates
Not
through your head.
really?
Yeah, because when you're speaking,
Huh.
your voice travels in a arc basically. So your ears are on the side, so of course it goes around, and your ears pick up the muffled version of it. But at the same time, they pick up the bass because your voice is vibrating your head.
I can't say I've ever thought about it.
Yeah, it adds a little bit of a bassiness to it, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why voices are different. You and your sugar cubes.
Hey, sugar cubes are good.
They are.
But it's already 9 o'clock at night, man. I need my energy.
That's why I have my Caribbean crush.
I mean, I had an iced coffee. I'm good. Oh. Thanks, controllers, but not registering that my pinkies exist.
But they don't. You're crippled like that.
I have pinkies.
Not for long.
You gonna stop freaking out, hips, or are you just gonna... Okay.
The hips don't lie, bro.
My hips are lying, that's not where they are.
Don't worry, my legs ain't here. Actually, yes they are. Why am I sitting in the most dumbest position ever? Why am I always sitting like weird?
Why are you sitting like... Whoa?
That's how I always sit. I don't know how to sit on chairs.
Like this. You sit like this, put your back, cross your legs, arms like this.
Impossible.
Especially if you're drinking a coffee.
Bro, if I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna be like...
What's wrong with standing cross-legged? Get your feet off the table. Uncivilized. And make sure
Hey,
when you're
do I
drinking
look-
your coffee,
Bruh,
keep your pinky out.
fuck it. Oh,
All
Don't
right,
worry.
then.
the cup's back. Ta-da!
You're banned. There we go. Hey. No one has nice things.
Magical
Should
things.
get this started.
Hell yeah. Let's get going.
Oh,
Get the
why is
fun
Terrors of Nowhere popular again?
It probably got a new update again. Probably.
It must have, because it's got 548 people there.
What if they got the persistence update finally?
Oh, hang on, let me have a look. It did. 1.16.
Oh, fuck yes.
It was 1.15 last time I looked. I don't know if that's the persistence or not, but...
No idea. I'll have to go check it out later. That'll be fine.
I just saw it pop up and I'm just like, oh, Heroes of Nowhere is popular again.
Yeah, because it's Terrors of Nowhere. It's always been popular, but to this extent?
Yeah, to that extent, not quite. I know it's only got like 200 people there, but it was like 543.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. We should probably get going to that weird ass world. Hey.
Already got the instance open. Well,
There we go. Life is good. Is my body okay? Oh, my body is slightly tilted. There we go. My body was slightly tilted, but now it's fine. Everything is cool again. Hell yeah.
absolutely nothing is cool here if my full body is refusing to work with me.
Yeah, this is why we can't have full
I
bodies.
just felt... I felt the vibrate of every single tracker as it just disconnected. in the loading screen. It's just like, dirt, dirt, dirt. I'm like, ah.
Who needs haptic
Cool.
feedback when we have disconnecting trackers?
Well, my trackers do a little vibrate every time one of them disconnects. That's how I can tell if one of them turns off.
Fair enough.
Problem is sometimes in the loading screen, it just goes dirt, 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 and I have no full body anymore for the next 4 seconds.
Yeah. Hilarious enough,
Or I'll
Harutora...
be dancing or something, and then it's just like, foot, oh, no, it's frozen.
Yeah, Harutora came out recently with a new version of the wireless trackers that they have. Still $300, by the way. Only 300. But
Man.
now they have 50 hours of battery life and haptic feedback.
Isn't that the one? It's using the dual IMU system, isn't it now? For
Yes.
even like more stable tracking. I heard about
Yes.
that.
They also changed the ankle trackers. So normally the ankle trackers are, you know, on the ankles.
Yes.
This time, they are attached via 2 wires from your knee to a little bit underneath the knee. So the other tracker is right there.
That's weird, but more
So the
comfy, I suppose.
Yes, and also the camera is properly looking downwards. So now it forces you to have, you know, that, but it doesn't affect your battery life anymore.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a better upgrade. Unfortunately, they also fucked up one thing.
That sounds like Harutora or Shiftful.
The Megane X headset that I wanted to get is not available because they couldn't figure out how to make it work, so they made it into a different version that requires lighthouses. Which isn't
it
too
can
big
do
of an
both.
issue.
They're making a version that can do both.
No, that version is completely cancelled.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, sucks.
Yeah, they discontinued
I mean,
that, and they instead
I
made
gotta say,
a
lighthouse
version
if you
where
want
you can
one.
grab and just like lift up.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I thought
and
they were
it's,
making 2 versions of that headset.
they were trying to make the glass ones, the proper glass ones, but that got completely discontinued because they couldn't figure out how to make it work properly. So they were like, hey, this is just too much technological hassle and it's going to break very easily. Fuck that. They made an 8K version instead. 1,800
That's
price.
Man, if I had $1 for every time a company has tried to make a really small VR headset and then gone, screw it, we can't do this, 8K, I'd have $2, which isn't a lot, but why is this the second time that's happened?
Yeah, and
Thanks,
also,
big screen, by the way.
yeah, and also Steam's doing the same thing, and the price is going to be over 1,000 as well.
I mean, they're already charging 1,000 for the index. Are we really that surprised? No.
No, but the fact is that what was Deckard was the code name for it. It's now becoming reality, and the price is over 1,000.
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised, and it's Valve, it's gonna be good.
Hopefully it's not a glorified
Hopefully.
piece of plastic that breaks easily.
Quest 2. Actually, no, I gotta go to the Quest 2, that thing was durable.
Yeah, this thing's durable.
Like, I have one that I have, one, like, knocked off the shelf so many times. And Slate remembers back when I was first playing VR, I had a really bad habit of just hitting it with
Yep,
my controllers, because I had no sense of spatial awareness.
a lot of us still don't. I
Well,
still
have
remember,
some now, but I've still whacked my head so
Yeah.
many times with these controllers.
bro, I remember having the original Rift CV1, and I flung it from
And
my
they look a
head.
wreck.
It hit the wall and functioned better.
Yep, that sounds like a wreck.
Now that is a quality
I have
product.
a friend who has the Rift S, you know, like the first kind of inside-out track headset.
Oh yes, the
They have
most
one.
beautiful headset that has the best microphone issues in the world.
It has really. Okay, that's the funny story. So they were wearing it and they were doing something with it. I don't really remember the whole story. I think they were playing Beat Saber, and they hit it like that, and it went flying, smacked into the wall, and fixed the microphone. It reconnected the microphone cable. Their microphone had been entirely dead, and it just came alive after hitting the wall. So, if you want to fix your Rift S, just throw it against the wall. There's about a 75% chance of it fixing it.
Yeah, but also you had to fix that
Like,
wall afterwards.
One force trauma. It depends how hard you throw it, and if the wall's made of concrete or not.
True, which a lot of American houses are not.
So we
They're
should
made
not
out
be
of
handing out
plaster.
this advice on Twitch for throwing things against the wall.
Nah, do it. No balls.
No, don't do it.
The two sides, the duality of us.
The two sides.
You want to fix this, don't do it. Meanwhile, sleep. Fucking do it, pussy.
It depends. You want your Rift S to work? Because, well, no one wants their headset to work. They want to replace it.
Yeah, they want a new one.
They want the microphone gone.
Hell yeah. Anyways, should we get going and do the...
Let's do some tears.
Oh! Grabs the camera violently. Oh my god, I forgot how high we jump.
Someone brought it up last time that I wasn't wearing enough clothes. I changed my avatar.
What do you mean you're not wearing enough clothes? Of course you're wearing enough clothes. Dink.
That's better.
Yep.
Why did you turn the camera facing me when I was changing?
No, I'm trying to make it so that we can actually see the tier list at the same time. There we go. Now it has the fisheye effect.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Because, like, I can zoom it in if I want to, but it's better right here. Yeah, which one are we doing, by the way?
You know which one we should do at some point?
Yeah, what about now?
I mean...
We're already here.
I want to see what's in here first.
There we go.
52 chips.
52 chips? Isn't that the weird ass... I don't fucking know. YouTubers? We got Wii Sports, we got VR games, vegetables, ew, vampires, Valve games.
Oh, Sleep, I found your favorite thing, Has-Been Hotel characters. I know how much you love that show.
Shut your dirk.
Okay, fair enough.
Fuck that. I like how there's a tier list for TF2 classes, but it's only 9 fucking...
You played the, why is it 91 in Legendary Pokemon?
Wait, what? What the
91?
fuck? That's funky.
Hang on, let me run a quick Google search. That doesn't sound right.
Hold on, 91 legendary Pokemon. What is classified as a legendary Pokemon? Because I thought it was beings that would be like Arcanine, Suicune, Rayquaza, and all those.
Arcanine is not a legendary. Was going to originally be a legendary because it didn't have an evolution line. So it wasn't originally going to be a legendary, but then they introduced Growlithe.
True.
It's only 71. What's it say? Oh, I wonder if it's... I wonder if it's putting the mythicals in there too.
That actually could be. Maybe we should... I'm slightly curious.
You know what? Let's do it.
Yeah, let's fucking do that.
Who's in charge?
Oh wait, am I in charge?
You are.
Oh. Well, there we go. What the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah. That's a Tapu.
A fucking Wapu?
One of the Tapu, like Tapu Lele, Tapu Koko.
Is that, hold on. So that's is that before Sword and Shield?
That is before Sword and Shield. I believe
Alola?
I think it is Alola. I think it's like Sun and Moon or X and Y.
Because it sounds like the Alola region purely because of the name.
I think it's the Alolan region.
Because isn't Alola like Hawaii and stuff?
Oh, I shut it down. Yes.
Okay, so that makes more sense in that case. Because that's the one thing that...
I don't exactly know what that one... I don't remember what that one's called. I know there's Tapu Lele and Tapu Koko.
Tapu Koko.
I forgot what that one's called, but I know it's one of the Tapus.
Yeah, it looks weird as
honestly,
well.
They're not that strong unless it's like Tapu Koko, because I think that one's the fairy type, and that was really good.
Yeah.
So we'll just check that one in B for now.
Cool.
I think I just offended someone.
Probably, but design-wise, it looked freaking weird.
Ah, Landorus.
The kitty cat. It looks like a kitty cat.
No, it's definitely not a kitty cat.
Well, it looks like a
more of a
retarded
dog.
kitty cat. Fair enough.
Yeah, damn. Sorry to any
I mean-
Landorus fans out there.
I mean, whatever the name was, it sounds slanderous already.
Slanderous.
Yeah, exactly. Besides, look at this thing. It has a fucking weird derpy ass face.
What we're gonna do is we are not gonna rate these on stats because stats are not based. We're gonna rate these on appearance.
Yes.
Or if we know their actual base stats, we can rate them on that.
Yeah, because
I don't like the this trio in particular.
I don't like how it looks because it's so
I don't like
weird
how it
looking.
looks.
The tail, it's so...
Wait until you see Thunderous's tail.
That fucking tail looks wrong. Looks like it has cancer.
Yes, all of them do. All of the tails from them all look wrong.
Yeah, the
Honestly-
face is also weird, but the like feet, it has like little clouds.
Yeah, it's designed for fast running on the Earth, hence Landorus.
Wow, that is the dumbest fucking way to name it.
Yes. You want to know its typings? It's a
Oh,
ground
let me
rock.
guess. Jesus Christ.
It's like they didn't even try with these ones.
They definitely didn't.
Oh,
Ooh,
look, Tapu Lele.
that is actually pretty. It looks very pretty.
My favorite
In my opinion.
Tapu. Fairy
What?
type.
Why does Tapu
absolutely
just sound like
decimator
it's some
dragon
sort of
type.
fucking coffee or something? So weird.
This one was the decimator in competitions because everyone was doing the new dragon types because they were really strong.
Mm-hmm.
Because they added a few more varieties to the dragon types, but Gen 6 was also when they added the fairy type with like Sylveon, Tapu Lele, and a few others.
Yeah. Like, I like the
And people
color scheme on it.
underestimated them.
Yeah, I like the color scheme on it a lot. And also, it's just...
Pretty sure that's a Tapu. I'm gonna
Probably?
crack it so hard on when other Pokemon people come into this chat, 'cause I know there's like one other person who does Pokemon stuff. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
corrected so hard.
Bro, the fact is, I like the dress itself on it. This one actually looks like they tried. They tried making a Pokemon.
Yes. Honestly, I like this one quite a lot. I had it in one of the Minecraft mods we were playing, Pixelmon.
Pixelmon
And
is
it
funny.
was the obliterator of everything. I was like level 80 something.
Seems about right. That's like getting the best freaking pal in Pal World immediately.
Exactly. Very overpowered, very fun. Honestly,
Yeah.
you could probably chuck that in A tier and no one would complain.
Probably. Like, design-wise? Yes, that's A.
Yeah.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna go fully
Oh,
design.
Shaman!
Shaman! Shaman!
It's so
So yes,
adorable!
we are dealing with the mythicals here as well.
Yippee! It's
My favorite
absolutely
little flower
adorable.
hedgehog.
Yeah, I mean, who can be mad at a flower hedgehog? It is just adorable. Plus, the sound it makes is just cute.
The only thing that I despised about Shaman was how hard it was to get in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Oh, really?
It
Did
was
it
so
actually get harder there?
stupidly hard to get.
Really?
Well, it was all based on an event. And if you missed that time window for the event, it was unobtainable.
Wait, really? It was based on an event?
Pretty sure it was that in Brilliant Diamond.
Was it like an
Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
it was an
Not standard
in-game
Diamond
event,
Pearl.
right? Like you had to do it at a specific point in the story.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then that's fine.
So if you didn't know about it, you missed it and you never got Shaman.
All right,
As far
but
as I'm aware.
that's fair
From
because
what
the
I've seen
old
of it,
generation
because I never played Brilliant
Pokemons.
Diamond, that game was terrible.
Yeah, but the original Pokemons, for example, like fucking Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, they had what was it, Deoxys, that you could only get by going to an actual IRL event or having a Game Shark.
Oh, Pokemon Emerald.
Yes.
Emerald with Deoxys.
Yes, Emerald, yeah. Because that was the only way to get it. And the previous ones with Mew, for example, that was also the same thing. And I think the same thing was in Pearl as well, where you could only get Darkrai with that, unless you had an actual Game Shark.
Think so? Honestly, when I played those games, I was too young to even know that those Pokemon exist. Instead, I was just there for the funny little critters. I didn't know type matchups. I didn't know in-game events. I didn't even know mystery ghosts were a thing.
Me and my friends, we were extremely into Pokemon back then, and we knew a lot about these because we kept following every single thing and also reading up about the, like, lore and stuff, like the stupid fucking mystery that Mew is underneath the stupid car at the dock.
Oh, the Mew underneath the van in that city.
Yeah, but the only thing that we gave it credit for was purely the fact because fucking what the fuck was his name? Missing No was an actual thing, and that was based on a
Missing
rumor.
No, yeah. Missing No was an actual thing. It was a glitch.
Yeah,
but it was patched out.
Yeah, in the later series, but the originals were not. What the
Verizon.
fuck? What in the jet fighter is your face?
Wow, just assaulting my favorite legendaries like that. That's cool.
Bruh, look at that fucking head.
I like it. He's cool and he's really fast.
Yeah, that's why his head is aerodynamically shaped.
Rude.
Am I wrong?
Pokemon Go, and I've been really happy about it.
Oh yes, as Shushi gets their favorite Pokemon, I immediately go, hey, look at this aeroplane head.
That's classic me in Sleep, though. I get something I like, and Sleep's just like, that sucks.
Yeah, but don't you do the same thing to me, though?
Yes, absolutely. We give it to each other. Honestly, it's
Exactly.
not that good of a Pokemon. Since we're not basing it off stat-wise, what do you rate it on an appearance?
Well, it doesn't have overly stupid pods like fucking Grounder or whatever the fuck his name was.
Landorus.
Fucking Landorus, Slanders, whatever the fuck. It's sleek, so it goes in B. At the very least B, because it's above average.
I'm actually gonna quickly Google which Tapu that is, because I've forgotten.
Go for it.
I'm curious.
Wow, Ragnarok Online has some weird-ass tunes, and I am happy about them. They're weird.
Tapu Lele is not that one, so that might be Beyonce, actually.
I mean, it would make... Wait, if it's Beyonce, wouldn't that be like they're dancing, so it's based on that? Like the name, the pun?
Tapu Pokemon. So there's Tapu Koko.
Tapu Kirkham.
Guardian D is what they're called. Oh, it must be Tapu Fini.
I'm hearing these names and I'm like, what the fuck?
Nope, it's not. Which one is that? I don't know which one that is. I genuinely don't. Oh.
I'm just gonna slide that right there. What is this, the Mega Evolution of Mewtwo?
X? It's either Mew X or Mew Y. Mewtwo X or Y, I don't know which one. I can't tell the difference between them.
Bruh, the question is...
I closed my overlay.
Is it X or Y? Which shape is it?
I have a funny feeling that one is actually the X version?
Huh.
But
I have no idea.
So what do you think? I kind of like the way it looks, but I also think Mewtwo is a heavily overrated Pokemon.
Technically, Mewtwo isn't even a fucking Pokemon purely because of their backstory. It was just a genetically engineered bioweapon.
It was genetically altered. It shouldn't technically be a Pokemon, but it's one of the most overrated.
Yeah, it has the Mew genes and stuff.
Not that good.
Yeah, and also purely the fact that the design looks like it came out of Dragon Ball.
Oh, damn, you're right.
Guess where it goes?
I don't like that. D.
D for Dragon Ball.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, Cosmion.
Kind of cool. That's actually cool. I kind of like it.
So Cosmion is Sun and Moon. So it is one of the only legendaries, as far as I'm aware, that has an actual evolution line leading up to a legendary Pokemon.
It makes sense because it looks like it's like in its infancy here.
Yes. So I mean, Cosmion, Cosmog, or whatever one it was, anyway, And then if you evolved it during the day, you got Solgaleo. Or if you evolved it during the night, you got, I think it's Lunala.
That makes sense.
Which, Lunala is so cool.
Bro, I'm happy that they brought back those evolutions based on what time it is, because that was the coolest thing about the evolutions, with Umbreon and Espeon as well.
Yes.
Even though you can basically do it with the Sunstone and the Moonstone.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have the Moonstone, we have the Duskstone, but they don't actually work anymore for evolved EVs. You have to have high friendship with them first, and then you can evolve them.
Fair. But regardless,
Honestly,
it is
Sylveon,
still...
I still haven't worked out how to evolve Sylveon. Well, into Sylveon, I can't figure that one out.
No fucking clue.
But, yeah.
But this...
Cosmeon, which I think this one is
cool.
not great in the space form.
No, but how it looks...
But it looks cool.
Yeah, how it looks is absolutely beautifully designed. Oh my god, it reminds me of League of Legends.
I don't see it.
There's a singular... I forgot what his name is, but it's a floating eyeball that has tentacles.
Floating eyeball that has tentacles.
I forgot what his name
You
was.
said that to a Terraria fan.
I think that was like Velcrox or something like that, whatever the fuck his name was. But that's what he reminds me of now. Also, I love the fact that you can turn this either way and it will still look correct. Because if I turn it that way... now it's even happier.
It's like, it's supposed to be either or.
Yeah. I guess that's what the two lines represent.
The sun or the moon. So I think I just figured out what that pink one is. It just popped into my head.
Oh? What do you think it is?
I was correct. It's Mega Deontay.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, where would you put this capsule fucker?
The little capsule boy. Honestly, he was one of the first legendaries that I caught in Pokemon Go.
Wait, that's in Pokemon Go?
Like, what's this fucking little fool? That's in Pokemon Go. I have Solgaleo in Pokemon Go.
Huh. I stopped playing very early.
Lunala, but... Honestly... pretty...
B tier. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. What in the Ben 10?
That's one of the Necrozma ones, I'm pretty sure.
The what
So,
ones?
Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon had some really weird variations with, like, the Ultras, I think they were called. You could do, like, Ultra forms and stuff like that. So I think that's Ultra Necrozma.
That is a interesting name. What is he, like an undead or something?
I don't know. I didn't play Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon.
Damn, because now I'm actually interested in that guy's backstory. Because that name alone is weird.
Necrozma. Muscle Dragon, so maybe it's just...
Pretty weird.
Hang on, let me do a little bit of research into this one.
Research this real quick.
Okay, so that is just normal Necrozma.
Normal. So this is what it normally looks like.
But from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or it could just be Sun and Moon.
Okay, so it has a different variation based on games?
So it has the Duskmane Necrozma, a dual-type Psychic Steel fusion with Solgaleo using the Ensolarizer. So yes, this is all Ultra. This is where it gets confusing. This is why I did not play Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. I was confused at the time. Dawnwing's Necrozma is when you fuse it with Lunala using the Inlunarizer. Ultra Necrozma, a dual-type Psychic Drag. Ouch! Obtainable only in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon when either Duskmane Necrozma or Dawnwing's Necrozma holds the Unicrasium Z and uses Ultra Burst. What are these sticks?
That is funny as all heck.
Necrozma is the game mascot of both Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, appearing on their box arts as Duskmane Necrozma and Dawnwing's Necrozma. Necrozma, Solgaleo, and Lunala are often collectively referred to as the Light Trio by fans. It is associated with guardian deities, it is related to the Ultra Beast, and is not usually considered to be one itself. It's not an Ultra Beast. Okay, so we're not dealing with Ultra Beast here. It's just a standard legendary.
Okay. So it's just some kind of
It's
a
just a
random
standard
robo
crossbar.
bro.
Yep, and it's a psychic type.
Ha! I mean, I'm getting psychic damage from watching this. He looks like he belongs to Samurai Jack.
It's kind of cool though. I kind of like that design that they had for the Ultra ones.
Yeah, and to be honest, it is more of a Pokemon than a lot of the other ones that I've seen.
I mean, I liked Sun and Moon, like the idea behind Sun and Moon, because it was doing something different. We had all of these. I am sudden change.
There you go.
Rude. We had a whole bunch of like this new stuff. Like we had the Ultra wormholes and all this other stuff to do after the post game, which
Yeah.
is really cool. And people hated it
Why?
because it was different.
I want more basic
And
Pokemon.
to be
I
fair, it
want
was
my
different.
Pikachu.
To be fair, the competitive players, like the VGC players, had a fair point. The Ultra Beasts were broken. They
True.
were so they were just so powerful. You couldn't beat them. They had weird typings, weird matchups, weird moves.
Yeah.
Until eventually they were just put on the ban list for VGC, and then people were like, well, what's the point of having them if we can't use them? Throwing more hands, so...
I mean, let's be honest here. If you're in the competitive scene, you're not an actual Pokemon player.
No, you are in an entirely separate bracket known as competitive Pokemon player.
Yeah, you're in the competitive category for a game that is literally PvE with an optional PvP if you want to, which isn't the fucking main point. Pokemon is all about just being a cool-ass trainer and having fun. Now, if this was an MMORPG Pokemon game, that would be completely different, but it's not.
Exactly.
And we'll never have one.
But also, since we're rating this on design-wise alone, because, well, stats are debatable, I like the way this looks.
It is cool.
I genuinely like the way this looks. I think this would be a B or an A.
I put it in A.
I'd say A for now.
Yeah.
I like
Cool.
the way that looks.
Speaking of cool-looking
One of the
Pokemons,
Ultras. So that's one of the Ultra forms of Necrozma. That's the Dawn Wings form. By fusing it with Solgaleo.
I'm not even mad. That looks like a Mega Man character.
I've always liked the way that one looked.
Wait.
It looked really cool.
Was this actually designed by the Mega Man artist? Because this looks like it belongs to Mega Man.
I don't know. I don't think the Pokemon Company would allow that. It was designed by one of their artists.
I mean, the funny thing is, what was it? Sword and Shield, where you had that Pokemon that had the freaking wheel on it? Was that Sword and Shield?
Had the wheel on it. I haven't played Sword and Shield.
Okay, so one of the Pokemon games actually had the Battle Network artist designing the Pokemons. Which is why they look like Battle Network Mega Man characters.
Interesting.
It was an open world, and you had one of the Pokemons being able to be like a motorcycle or something like that.
Oh, Cyclosa?
I don't fucking know the fucking name. Don't look like I know the name. I just watched my friend Sufo play it, and he had a blast with it. Fair enough. But I like that.
Right, the Dawn Wings.
I like that a
Dawn,
lot.
whatever it's called.
That is so
Solgaleo
fucking
and Necrozma.
cool.
I like the way that looks too. I reckon this is like an A or an S in all honesty.
I would throw it in S, because it's fucking badass.
That looks
I just wish we had a higher resolution image.
Or if it's terrible.
Ah,
I guess we are dealing with mythicals.
apparently. Not just legendaries, but mythicals too.
Legendary and mythical.
A
What do we think of
Pokemon.
the creator.
Yeah, the creator who also had a whole movie dedicated to it. Or was it 2 movies?
He has a whole game dedicated to him.
I mean, yeah. Yeah,
We have Legend Arceus.
we do. Hold
Also, I'm
on.
not apologizing for the way I pronounced that. That's why it's pronounced over here as Arceus.
What is it, Arceus? Arceus?
Not
I don't
Arceus.
fucking. Oh, Arceus! No, fucking Arceus.
It's Arceus for me. Anyway. that's
Wasn't
how I
this
would
the
pronounce it.
Hold on, didn't they later give this fucker a form where it becomes like a human? And then everyone made like a massive kink out of it? What legend?
No.
What legend or mythical was it that turned into basically a human? in the newer ones. Not old ones, but new ones.
Can't think of any off the top of my head.
Because a whole fucking... It was during the same... at the same time as the Typhlosion stuff happened.
I must have missed that one.
I don't remember which one it is, but one of these fuckers decided to become closer to a human, and everybody immediately was like, hey, this fucker wants to breed with humans. Or something like that. I don't remember if it's this one specifically.
It definitely wasn't Arceus, because the one thing that Arceus can do from Legend Arceus is change, so using his signature attack, which I think is called like Judgment Day or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It changes his typing to whatever one he's facing to their weakest type.
Yeah, that one I know.
Super effective against them.
Yeah, that one I know. But just the like appearance itself, I don't remember which Pokemon it was, but it was one of the rares, legendaries or mythicals that did that.
Interesting. Oh well, what do we think of how this one looks? We have a lot more to go.
I'll put it in A. It's a sleek design and nice.
Yeah, I'd say A.
It's eye-catching as well, and it's a Pokemon.
It looks the same as Wolf.
Yes. Yay! We get the mustache cat, or dogs. Sorry.
We got the kitty cat.
Kitty cats, dogs, whatever the fucks.
Okay, so these were called the legendary dogs, but they are actually, we got the confirmation a few years ago that they are styled after cats, like Raikou as a saber-tooth.
Yeah, hence the fucking teeth.
Yep. They are known as the legendary dogs, but they should technically be called the legendary cats.
Yeah, but I guess they decided to save the cats for something else, but still. One of the OG designs, one of the greatest ones out there. Very sleek, very nice, colorful as all heck, and you can instantly tell what type it is.
Yeah, it's very blatantly an electric type. It's like looking at a Pikachu.
Yeah, and also, as far as I remember, the trio was actually very nice legendaries. Like, actually towards humans. Considering Entei was an actual human.
So, Suicune and Entei were. Raikou was a bit more of a douchebag, but that's only in the anime. Raikou was a bit of a douchebag in the anime.
Yeah. However, Entei was the nicest guy ever that was turned by a fucking Unon into a fucking Pokemon.
Well, I missed that lore and a half.
It's the movie.
Which movie?
I don't remember the movie itself, but it's one of the early Pokemon movies. But it is a human who gets turned by the Unknowns into Entei.
Oh. Man, I gotta read up my Pokemon lore. This is wild.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, design-wise, I would say this is either an A or a B. I don't think it's kind of S, even though it is very obvious.
It's not quite S. I would definitely say A, though, but that's also very biased because I do really like Raikou.
I mean, design-wise, you can just tell what it is. It's sleek and everything else, so yeah, A.
Yeah, it's not one of those weird mystery types.
Yeah.
Manty.
I forgot the name for a second. Thank you for saying it. I was about to call it something else.
I only know that because it popped up on one of my friend's Pokemon games and they messaged me. They're like, what is this? I think, yeah, isn't this one of the... This is one of the late Guardians from Platinum.
Yes!
Well... Platinum?
Diamond, Pearl,
Platinum.
and... Yeah, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. And I think there were 3 of these, weren't there?
Yes, there was Azelf as well. Azelf, Manphy, and one more. Which I've forgotten the name of.
To be honest, they were just basically like... They were the 3... What were the 3 guardian deities sealed in a fucking Shinto shrine?
Like Guardians.
Yeah. And they're as annoying to catch as fucking, what was Latios and Latias?
Oh, Latios and Latias, the originals.
Yeah, these fuckers were as annoying to capture. Also, they just look like Sonic characters. They're like chows.
Yes.
I think this is like... Because this is like above mid. What do you think, A or B?
You've seen Mesprit and Azelf. Wait, but that's...
Mesprit?
What's this one then? That's not what he looks like.
Huh?
But if that's Manphy, he's not a Lake Guardian. Hang on. It looks like a Lake Guardian, though. Huh. Oh, it's a watertight mythical.
Yeah.
Manphy including Generation 4.
Huh.
That is not what I thought it was. I am sorry, Pokemon fans. I thought that was Lake Guardian. But no, it just looks very similar. Yuxi, Mithbrit, and SL.
Fair enough.
Are the Lake Trio. Manphy is just something. Hang on.
I don't remember. It's been ages since I played Pearl.
Oh, it's a Sea Guardian, not a Lake Guardian.
There you go.
Close.
So it's basically doing the same thing as Kyogre is doing.
Right, Manphy is the last Pokemon in the Sinnoh Pokedex in Pokemon Diamond Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl.
Yep.
Right, so it's that version exclusive, which happens to be the versions I haven't played. No wonder I didn't recognize it.
Yeah, so it's the last Pokemon game that I played.
And it's one of the ones that I haven't really played. I played Platinum, that's why I know the Lake Guardians.
Fair enough. But I think it's a kind of cutesy design at the same time. I think it's somewhere like...
It's kind of a cutesy design. I think it's B or C.
Let's put it B.
Put it in B.
What do we get? What the fuck, Rayquaza? What happened to you?
Megaform.
It's a Mega Worm.
Yes. I like Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, if anyone wants to say it like that.
Rayquaza, Raybursa,
Rayquaza.
the Ray Squid.
Personally, a very nice Mega Evolution. They did it really well.
Yes, they did.
It's quite cool.
Yeah. Also, did you notice that the
Why
face
are these
thing
images so
that
resolution?
Necroza has is actually the brain?
Huh?
The face that Necroza has is actually the brain. You pull out your camera.
Oh.
Yeah, the fucking image resolution is kind of just down.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, Assy said that just now.
Wait, are they in chat?
No, they sent it in DM.
Oh.
But yeah, apparently
They just
they're brain.
stalk in chat.
Yeah, it's fine.
But anyway, Mega Rayquaza. What do you think of the design?
It's cool. That's actually a cool one. It also gets a beard, technically.
It's a cool one. Oh no, it's got them sideburns.
It got them sideburns. It killed Ape Lincoln.
And very good at beating up Deoxys.
Yeah, honestly, put it in A.
I think A. We just made Alpha Red very happy.
Yep. The fucking MLP character.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't
know
either.
What gen or what game. I don't know what this is.
It is way too colorful. It has way too much going for it.
I feel like someone's gonna put that in a jar.
F.
Let's not talk about that one.
As immediate F. Just speaking of Latios.
Mega Latias.
Oh, is that Latios?
Mega
Wait.
Latias. I don't remember. I don't know. I always get them mixed up.
I think this is Latios because Latios, I think, was blue, while Latios was something else. Oh,
One's
whack.
red, one blue. I forget which one it is.
I think Latios was blue and Latios was red.
I think you're right, but I also am not 100% sure. And the funny thing is, like, I've googled the Latias and Latios to try and work out which one was red, which one was blue, and I could not find a clean description of which one was red and which one was blue.
Okay, so Latios, when it ends with an O, then it's blue. Latios is
If
red.
it ends with an O, then it's blue.
Yes.
So that's Latios, but in its Mega form.
Yes.
I know it's Mega form.
And it looks for some reason a lot more fluffy, but one thing that really ticks me off is the hands. Because they're supposed to be like wings. I don't know if he folds them backwards, because he's like holding his hands like this, and if he folds them backwards or not. But if he doesn't fold them, then that really ticks me off, because he has feathers at the end. That's not aerodynamic.
I still like it though.
It's kind of cool, but it's not like overly cool, like overly good either. Like the design is just weird, blatantly weird.
I prefer the original designs of Latias. Latios
Yeah.
and Latias.
So I think this is mid-tier, aka C.
I'm thinking C.
Yeah, it's not D.
Hands are really bugging me.
Yeah, it's not D, where fucking... What the fuck?
No. I hate this.
I was about to say, what the fuck was going on with that one?
That is Tornadus.
Hey, look.
Hey, look, yeah.
Yeah, one of the OGs again.
Classic.
Why are we getting so many birds?
You want to know how many legendary birds there are? There are
A
way too
lot.
many.
Yeah, because every mythology has a legendary bird.
I don't know if we're going to get mega forms, we're probably going to get the regional forms as well.
So that's why there's 91 of these, and there's 74 remaining. Holy
Probably,
fuck.
yeah.
Wait,
There's
how are they gonna fit here?
It's a good question.
They might just randomly fit. Anyways, I like the grabber.
Lugia, absolute classic. I love Lugia.
There's nothing bad with the design.
Bullied by the birds is really funny.
That and design-wise, it's just funny. It's goofy. It has a mask.
I've always quite liked Lugia because I've always thought it looked kind of like Big Dragon. I like big dragons.
It's a funny pelican.
Cool. Pelican.
Yeah, without the pelican mouth. It's just a dumb looking.
I don't like thinking that as a pelican. I can't unsee that now.
Ah, you're welcome. S tier.
Yeah, it's definitely an S tier.
Huh.
Oh,
What in the
yeah.
notes?
Oh,
What
yeah.
is that?
In one of its, I think it's shiny form. Is that shiny Malouetta? I swear, if we're dealing with shiny variants as well, I'm gonna be really annoyed.
Which game?
Good question.
Alright, the Pokemon fan doesn't know which one. How would I know?
Yeah, I don't care about how to obtain it. Okay, so it's not the shiny form.
Not the
It's
shiny?
beautiful form.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
If it's music stuff, then it has to be like Alola or after. Because one of them had a lot to do with music.
Alola.
Could be. Was Alola the one with the stupid bird that gets a fountain on its head?
Malouetta was just a singer as far as I was aware. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of Hatsune Miku.
Fair enough.
Okay, so it's just one of its forms, I guess.
Oh, so do they just include all the forms as well? Oh god.
We've got different forms going on here, because normally Malouetta has green hair, but that's just one of its forms. I am also not opening a Deviant Art link.
Don't open the Deviant. That's a mistake and a half.
I am smarter than that.
But design-wise, it's... If this is supposed to be a legendary / mythical, it really
It's
doesn't
mythical.
look like it. This looks like a standard Pokemon.
No, not really.
And
Okay.
it has a blatantly obvious gimmick to it,
Why
which
was
is
my
just the
Pokemon
notes.
orange?
So it's from the... I would call this from the tired Pokemon era. Personally.
Okay, so we've got the Pruitt form and the Aria form.
Mm-hmm.
Does it tell me which one is which? No.
Hell no. You know, I think this goes to C or D. Not F because it's not failed.
It is the Pirate form, so it is just a form of Malouetta. I am happy I was correct.
Alright. I'm gonna
Honestly,
th-
I'm reckoning, like, it's not terrible looking, but it does not give me legendary mythical vibes.
It really doesn't.
Like, you look at something like, I don't know, Raikou, and you're like, oh, that looks like a big old
Exactly.
legendary. It looks scary. This thing looks like I could drop kick it.
It looks like a child.
Except for the fact that it's a psychic normal type.
Yeah, pretty much.
But honestly, from a design-wise, it's not really anything special.
It's really not.
So...
Yeah, C would be good, yeah.
Okay, oh, classic.
A classic tentacle freak from outer space.
A classic virus from Pokemon Emerald.
Which I find very interesting. Could you even classify this as a Pokemon, technically, by all technicalities, because it's just a virus that came from space?
Technically, no.
Because,
But then
far as I know, all the other Pokemons are from Earth itself and from dimensions relating to Earth, but not from outer space.
Here's something someone pointed out. So with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and the wormholes and the Ultra Beasts were classed as Ultra Beasts, not Pokemon. They are two separate things.
Okay.
Entirely. And so people were like, oh, how does Deoxys fit into this? Because Deoxys isn't from Earth, it's from space.
Yeah, exactly.
And that started up a whole debate of what actually makes a Pokemon a Pokemon. And I think still to this day, most people just say it's a Pokemon.
Technically, it's a Pokemon because it's part of the Pokemon game.
Have originated on Earth, but we just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this one 100% came out from outer space. We know it came from outer space because it was from a fucking meteorite.
Yes.
Which means that
there's all the people going, oh, but it could have come from Earth. It could have been launched. And I'm like,
nope.
You guys are weird.
That's not how a meteorite works.
Yes, we launch meteor from Earth and it comes back down. No.
A meteor is part of a planet or cluster that got broken down by whatever the fuck and became small clusters of rock and stuff. So it's definitely not from Earth.
Yes.
And because that is not technically a Pokemon, I will put it in D, but not F, because it's not failed. Design-wise, it's cool.
But I
to
like
a point.
Deoxys. It's D for Deoxys.
Yeah. It's there with Mewtwo, or fucking whatever the form that was again.
Mewtwo-Y.
Oh my fucking god!
We got another Mew.
Ah yes, hello Lord Frieza.
That's kind of cool though.
That just looks like one of the forms that Frieza would take in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
It is. But still.
Like, I'm just saying, that looks cool.
Is this... Wait, hold on. Is this Mew's form or Mewtwo's forms?
This is a Mewtwo X or Y form.
What were they smoking?
For X and Y, quite a lot.
I can tell. Also, I love how low resolution this is. I have to squint my eyes like an Asian.
Yeah, I know.
I got cancelled.
can barely see it on my headset. It's actually so bad. There's such low resolution sprites.
Yeah, they could have just chosen any of the proper pictures for this, but no, they upscaled them.
Yeah, this is definitely upscale. This is not great. It's like you bring it up close and it's like, ugh.
It's a magic eye exam.
Honestly, I have a funny feeling that this is the Mew Y, and the other one is the Mew X.
Mew Y, why does it exist?
Mew, why did they have to add this?
Put it in C.
Let's put it with the other one because
Okay, yeah, that works, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Interesting.
Reggie Rock!
Reggie Rock!
Ah, yes, the Reggie Pokemon that nobody fucking believed me back in the day from my friend group that the Reggies existed and Reggie King was a thing.
Well, Reggie King wasn't. Reggie Gigas was.
Well, Reggie Gigas is basically Reggie King.
He's just Reggie.
He's Reggie the Rat.
Daddy Reggie.
I hate that we now remember Reggie's as Reggie the Rat.
Oh, we love the Reggies. Everyone loves the Reggies.
And Necrozma is from Ultra Space, according to Azzy.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, Reggie Rock?
That's the dimension that you reach through the wormholes.
Yeah. Reggie Rock? That's Reggie Rock. It's
Classic.
cool. It's a rock.
Absolute classic.
Fuck yeah.
It's a rock. It's a Reggie. We have plenty of other Reggies. It was a good Reggie.
We have
Honestly,
plenty of Reggies, but this Reggie is mine.
Reggie Rock.
Everybody likes Reggie Rock. Reggie
That's
Steel,
good.
on the
I
other
like Reggie
hand, is
Steel.
kind of eh.
Oh, I like Registeel.
Registeel is compared to Regirock. It's not
That
bad.
or Regis. I did like Regis as well.
Regice, that was the weird ass diamond looking thing.
Yeah, that's just the diamond one that just floats around.
Yeah.
It's
They
fantastic,
all
I love
fit
them.
what they what they're in. So you know what? A.
Exactly. Hey.
A for awesome.
Oh, we got one of the Tapus.
I like that. I like that. That design is cool. That is a cool design. Come here.
I do like that one too.
I dig that.
I know that's one of the Tapus. I saw it before when I googled it, but I've kind of forgotten which one it was. I think it's Finny though.
You think? I honestly think this one is very cool. I like it a lot. It has the sea
I
fish.
do like it too.
It what the fuck? Ah, god damn it! I'm trying to remember all the like Horsey's evolutions because you had a Horsey, was it Seadra? And then you had Kingdra.
Seadra, Kingdra.
Yeah, it has a little bit of reminiscence to that, and it's a fish. It looks like a fish. It's a cool fish. Also, Semi has.
Oops.
Hello, Suicune. Where did you come from?
Sorry, I'm stealing all your things because I'm typing on my keyboard.
That's fine. But honestly, this is one of the cooler designs. I think this absolutely deserves to go even up
Tapu Fini.
to either A or S.
Tapu Fini.
Yeah. Which one do you think? A or S?
I like Tapu Fini because it's got like the purple and like the dark tone, so I'm reckoning that's an S. That's a good looking one.
100%.
And I'm gonna just
All right. Just immediately up there. Yep. That's fun.
I like Suicune. Beyonce, normal form.
Hell yeah.
That's one
Cleo
that I
feline
actually-
model. Yeah.
Thanks.
Is that the-
I know what it is.
Hell yeah. Yes, that's my friend Shuji.
Hi.
Yes, hello there. You know what? I'm actually moving this towards
Hi,
like.
welcome to chat. How's it going?
I'll move this like right around there. That's better.
Why are you putting it on me? Ew.
No, it's showing both of us. It's just close to you because you're the eye candy.
I don't want to be here no more.
Well, too bad. We'll show the tier list every now and then for what we have up there, but I think we're gonna get a lot of flack for it.
Okay, someone's gonna just like come into Twitch and just like take a screenshot and post it. Look at these losers.
Pretty much. Hello, Emdo. Pleasure to have you here.
Nice to see you here. Also, what do we think of Beyonce?
It's kind of cool. I like the whole thing going on with the
Very fun.
diamonds and like crystals that it has. Well, that's not diamonds actually. That's crystals. That's just straight up crystals.
It looks
And-
like quartz.
It does look like quartz, and it has the ground itself as its main body. So
Yeah.
honestly, that's a good design.
I reckon I think B or A.
I would put it in A because it already has its big sister up there.
Yeah, it's already got the mega version up there. Oh, Palkia.
Palkia, our lovely little worm. Whoa. To be fair, from that angle, there is some nice curves for the eye to admire.
Come on.
I am the perfect cameraman, even though my camera work is scuffed, but it works.
This is so not fair.
What do you mean? Yeah.
What do you think of like Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina?
Palkia, Giratina, and what was it? Dialga? I think Palkia was my favorite out of them. I think his design was cool because he's kind of
Okay,
chunky.
because Dialga was my favorite.
Yeah, because Palkia is chunky. He's a
I love
chunkster.
Dialga. Okay, you wanna know the best thing about Palkia though, especially in the anime?
What?
His cry. Palkia's battle cry is phenomenal. They did such good sound design for it.
Yeah.
If you want to know what I'm talking about, watch Pokemon Rise of Darkrai.
Speaking of Darkrai, Darkrai is cool, and as soon as we see him, I'm throwing him up there with S.
Oh, understandable. Honestly, I'm gonna put Palkia in either, I think, A, because I like Palkia as well.
A.
And also just looks cool.
He's a
But, you
chunkster.
know.
He belongs in A.
Deity of Space, that's cool.
Yep.
Kyogre.
Hello, Kyogre. We have our
Oh,
whale.
my first Pokemon game that I ever played, Pokemon Sapphire.
Yep. Honestly, I think Groudon was better. That Pokemon has a male private part as a head. Nah, it's just a big old cannon.
Groudon.
Yeah, Groudon was cool. I'm a Groudon supporter. Team Magma forever.
I'm a Kyogre supporter.
You environmentalist.
We even. You have a tiny finger plant. Get out of here.
Hey, I'm gonna take your sea and turn it into land.
I'm gonna take your land and turn it back into ocean.
Go back to Neptune.
Why is your father here?
What the fuck?
Rayquaza appears this again.
Not this again, yeah. Honestly,
Honestly,
feel like...
if I turn around, I have a Kyogre plushie right there.
Nice one. I'm gonna be honest here. So, both Kyogre and fucking Groudon, they look stupid. Let's be honest here. They look absolutely fucking derpy.
They...
As soon as Kyogre opens his fucking mouth and you see the teeth, it's like... It's derpy.
Honestly, I like the way Kyogre looks with like the designs and stuff like that on the fins with like the lines. And that's kind of its only redeeming feature.
Yeah, it's a fucking flying fish.
And the fact that I'm probably heavily biased because Pokemon Sapphire was one of the first Pokemon games I played.
That's completely understandable. Also, I think Team Aqua had the cooler design overall for them.
Yes.
But I didn't like their fucking whole thing of wanting to flood everything. Meanwhile, Team Magma was kind of just like, hey, Groudon's gonna do the good thing. Oh yes, Magma everywhere.
Well, I prefer what Team Magma wanted to do because the region was mostly water anyway. They wanted more land so they could expand and people could live more happily. So I actually agree with Team Magma there. Oh, agree with the villain. Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Whereas
some of the villains actually had good plans. I think the leader of Team Rocket himself, what was Giovanni? Yeah, I think Giovanni actually had a good thing going for him. He wasn't straight up villainous. He didn't want to destroy the world.
Debatable. But then there was that one guy. Oh, what was his name? Galactic Leader...
I don't remember his name.
Leader Cyrus? I think it was like Cyrus or something like that. The one who summoned Giratina because he wanted to destroy the world and create a new universe.
He wanted to create a whole new universe, and now he's trapped in Giratina's world.
He's trapped in the distortion world.
Yes.
That's it on? Yes.
But design-wise, it's sleek. I would put this into either B or A.
I'm thinking, chuck it in B. It is one of the more basic legendary designs, but it is also kind of iconic.
It's smooth, but it doesn't have much for it. Even a Wailord, it's basically just a glorified Wailord.
Wailord, yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer Kyogre over Wailord because it's got more detail to it, but I see your point.
Yes, that's why I said it's a glorified Wailord with just added details, and also the funny teeth. So I'm putting it B.
And cool tails, though.
Choo! Oh hey, would you look at that? Hey, Grandpappy's here.
Yes, one of the only normal type legendaries aside from actual Arceus.
Yes, yes, Regigigas, aka Dr. Eggman.
Pretty much, yeah. Honestly, I like the way it looks.
I like it too, because it has all the details of the others as well.
Yes.
And it's just, yeah, it's just cool. I think it's just cool.
I think it's just cool.
Yeah.
I'm reckoning A?
Put it in A, yeah. It's just cool.
We have a lot of hair going into A.
Yes, we do. What the fuck are you?
Tepicoco.
I have to, hold on, I have to take this in. What the fuck? Are his hands fucking beaks?
Shields.
So, what I'm seeing is his shields are basically pelican, or like bird heads.
Something like that, yeah.
Because those look like beaks. That right there, that pot looks like beaks.
It does, yeah. From this angle, it does.
Yes, and on top of that, hello Mewtwo. Where'd you come from? Mewtwo's just like, put that guy away. Hello, Bacon.
Why is that? Why does YouTube just keep appearing?
I don't know.
I know you're a psychic type, but damn, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, Tapu Koko is quite nice.
It is. I put it in
I'm
either B or A.
probably I'm thinking B.
Put it in B. It's
I'm
not
not a
bad.
huge fan of the coloration ideas on it.
Yeah.
Also, do we even need to rate this?
No. Yep. Ah, there he is. There's our boy, the human-turned Pokemon.
Which I didn't know, so I have no comment on this one.
So, in the story, from what I remember, he tried to protect a young girl? Or was it save her from somehow? And the unknowns then turned it.
Tierlist. If Sleep wants to move to camera, he can show you our results so far, and then we'll get cancelled.
There you go. There's the tier list. Life is pain,
Also, we should
Dio.
probably stop doing the Pokemon one at some point and try and find something else. Because we still have 61 to go.
Do it until 55. Because then we have more than enough.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'll just leave that right there.
Otherwise, we're gonna spend over 3 hours reading legendary Pokemon.
Yes. However, Entei, fucking brilliant. I love his design. He's very fluffy. He's very, very, very puffy. You can tell it immediately. Also, he has a luchador mask.
I kind of just want to I just kind of want to walk up to him and just be like, alright, he's a big boy.
Yeah, who's a big boy? And you know what? I think he would actually like that. So you know what? S.
Probably would, yeah. It's absolute S tier right there.
Hey,
Honestly,
look.
If you're putting Entei up there, 1 second. Oh, hey,
Darkrai goes up there as well.
I'm putting Suicune up in S.
Fair enough. I forgot Suicune existed up there. Yep, Darkrai immediately went up there because it's just Darkrai. He's cool.
Fair enough.
Hey, look, Deoxys again.
Deoxys speed form.
Yes. Who likes speed? Who wants some speed?
Let's put let's just
D.
D for Deoxys. I don't know what that is.
Pony
I
jar.
don't know what this thing is.
Ah!
Oh,
The
Jesus.
badass! I like him. I like that design a lot. That is a cool design.
Why does it remind me of Sableye?
I don't know, but it does, but it's cool. It is so cool. It has a proper cannon. It has a This thing is menacing. It is straight up menacing and also mischievous as fuck. Look at that face.
Yeah, look at that grin. He's about to go shoot down a tower or two.
Sir, they've hit the second Pokemon tower.
So they hit the second gym.
Bro, design-wise, this is probably one of the coolest Pokemon designs because it is so original.
Look at it. If you look at the joints as well, it gives like that robotic vibe as well.
Yeah.
Which
It
so
is-
many have tried to hit, but they have failed. Whereas Genesect is just like, hey, look at me, I'm like part augmented.
Yeah, this one is properly designed, extremely unique. You don't have much that's like this. It incorporates some of the older Pokemons like Sableye and also like Magnemite, Magneton, and all those like metal types, but still, it's fucking cool. And you know what?
It is just quite cool.
It deserves the S spot.
That is the first time I've ever seen Genesect get rid
Hey, look, a Haspin Hotel character.
That's Lunala.
Haspin Hotel.
No, it's way cooler than Haspin Hotel will ever be.
Yes, however, I
Because
cannot
actual
unsee
care
it.
and passion and non-swearing was put into this.
Yes, true. But even then,
I see your point, and it's a point that I am choosing to ignore because
go for it. It's cool, but the other thing that I also see is that's just Darkman from freaking Mega Man.
it also reminds me of just Mothman. The glowing red eyes and the big wings.
Mothman is muy real.
Yeah, this is Lunala, evolved from that little ball thing over there at night. And personally, in my opinion, one of the kind of actually really cool looking legendaries back when they cared what legendaries actually looked like.
Yes, when they actually wanted to give them cool designs, and also we don't get a lot of bat designs that are actually cool. A Zubat,
No,
Crobat,
except for
they're still
Flasker.
cool. Well, that too.
Flasker's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. You know what? As much as I hate it, A.
I would say A or B.
Alright, last one. What the fuck?
Oh, one of the Necrozma ones.
Another Necrozma. He keeps popping up.
Okay, let's just put this in say B tier with the other Necrozma.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's
we'll
good.
do one
It's
more.
too much of a mismatch. Also, we are now at.
Another Necrozma.
Hold on. You know what? You go there. Because it has too much coloring to it. That other one?
Well, damn.
Demoted. This one? Actually kind of cool. Yeah! I'm going... That goes in B. But yeah. We've done more... Look, we've gone over.
Yeah, let's go 2 more to 51.
Okay.
But that's what I thought you said.
I said 55.
Oh, I thought you said 51.
No, I said 55. 55.
Oh, we have a classic here. We have Rayquaza.
Yes.
Honestly, Rayquaza still holds up.
It does. Design-wise, it holds up, definitely. And it's just... It's a cool-ass, like... serpent, basically.
And even memorable. So if you see Rayquaza in its Mega form, you instantly know it's Rayquaza. You see Rayquaza in its shiny form, you know it's Rayquaza.
Yeah.
It's not one you mistake for other things. It's so memorable.
Also, I love how much, like, off space there is.
Wait, I have an idea.
What?
Who wins?
Who wins? Rayquaza.
Rayquaza. Hey, have a sun-powered flamethrower to the face.
Exactly.
Which makes the updates just go, bam.
Yep. You know what? Throw it in A. It's
Honestly-
memorable.
No, I'm thinking because it is so memorable, I'm thinking S for Rayquaza.
Go for it, then.
I know
Honestly,
a lot of
I
people
can't
would
complain
agree with
about
me
that.
there.
I won't complain. That's cool.
Jirachi!
Jirachi's just adorable. Look at this little fuck. Why do they have an egg pouch, by the way?
I don't know. All I know is that this thing is the granter of wishes or something like that.
Yes, the Wish Granter. Which is why it was so highly sought after. And it caused so many fucking problems in the world.
Supposed wish maker, wish granter.
Yeah, because what Jirachi actually grants is just happiness.
The items.
Yeah. She just grants happiness. Basically.
You just make people happy.
Yeah. And it's
Honestly,
a good
not a bad
design.
one.
It's not a bad design. It's not the most iconic of all, but it is a memorable design because you don't have anything close to this. The closest you could probably get is maybe if you squint your eyes, you could see Starmie or Staryu.
I see Yuxi.
Bonk.
Honestly, it's not a bad design, but I would say it would be like B.
B, yeah. B for basic. It's basic but
Compared
good.
to the rest of them that we have that we've ranked.
There you go.
Reggie Steel.
We got the Reggie Steal. The Reggie who steals.
I like Reggie Steel. He looks very smooth and he looks metallic. And he looks like his name.
Yes.
That's one thing I actually genuinely appreciate. It's a lot of Pokemon these days.
Can't you
Don't
hear him?
look like
That's my full
they're-
body.
What? Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's my full body going meow every time I calibrate. What the fuck did you find? Ugh.
Actually, you know what? That can go even.
It's not even on the list.
That could just go down there. I don't like that one.
Yeah, just to show. That is our current tier list. Pretty solid. I'd say that's pretty solid. Where's Kitty? That's my
Honestly,
full body. And also Shushi's the kitty.
Meow meow. No, I'm not meowing on stream. Go away.
I'm not mewing on stream, okay. Also, I need to swap this fucking stuff because, oh my god, it's fucking Christmas music! No!
Also, Reggie Steel.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Reggie
was like-
Steel's everything.
Yeah, Reggie Steele was let go from
Reggie
Nintendo of
Steel
America.
was also canon, very, very smart.
Yes.
And often works with people in research labs to help speed up their processing power because their computers were slow.
Yes, because Pokemon apparently
Very mathematically smart.
never knew what the fuck they were doing. Anyways, what should we do next?
No. I chose legendary Pokemon, so you can choose one.
How about we do... I'm curious, what is indie animation?
That'll be like...
Alright, so let's clear the tier list. Let's see what indie animation actually looks like.
Those.
Fucking Big Top Burger! Okay, we got amazing Disney.
Okay, so this one's like this.
Yeah, so if...
Okay, I don't know most of these.
Alright, yeah, we're not doing this.
Circus here.
We're not doing this, but Big Top Burger, absolutely fucking recommend watching it, Sushi, and also Monkey Wrench is absolutely phenomenal. You will laugh at both of them.
Circus.
Yeah. Alright, what do we have? Furry avatars.
We're out here rating major US cities.
You. Let's see. Cursed ramen? How about we do cursed ramen?
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Alright. Let's go. Cursed ramen. What do we get?
I'm gonna hate this.
What the fuck?
Why would you put the ramen in a mac and cheese?
What? What the? That's not ramen! That's not ramen at all!
Oh, that's the most American thing I've ever seen.
That is not... That is cursed! That is so cursed!
Okay, but how are we rating these?
I don't know!
Like,
I'm
Do we
scared!
rate it on a scale of S is the most cursed, F is the least cursed, or just how do we feel about it as a whole?
Let's just say S is the most cursed.
This one isn't bad. Let's just put it in B.
This is... Yeah, this is B. This is like our midpoint. This is the starting point where we can go. If something's more cursed than this, it goes higher.
This can be
I'm stuck.
This can be out. What on earth is gonna happen next list?
Yes. B. What?
Okay, I don't want to be here no more.
What the fuck happened to that? Why did they make... Huh? No!
Scrambled eggs and bacon's made with ramen.
Scrambled ramen?
I don't like that.
I don't like that. That's A.
Like, first of all, like, I am a hater of scrambled eggs. I despise the...
Bro, this is university ramen. This is university ramen. Thank you for the follow. Name that I cannot pronounce. I'm gonna call you 39.
3982. Very nice.
Bring it to the game. I could.
Oh, that's a
Nico.
really nice positive message. Thank you for that.
Huh, that is actually nice. Heck yeah. You want to see it close?
Yes, both of us actually read chat because we're nice people. And we just ruined someone's day.
Yeah. Wait, are those peanuts? Wait, Sushi. Is that a peanut?
I'm looking at it. I think that is a peanut.
S for cursed. That's cursed. What? Wait, what?
I don't like
What?
that. Why is it covered in chocolate?
What the? What is that? What?
It's instant noodles cut into a heart on a chocolate cookie base covered in chocolate sauce.
What the fish? What's wrong? You like that in your? I don't think that's mozzarella.
That wouldn't taste terrible.
Probably not, but I thought those were Cocoa Puffs or something like that, like Nesquik, like cereal balls.
Could be.
That is wrong. That is so fucking wrong. Who
I feel violated.
S. I don't want to stare at that. I don't want to stare at that. I don't want to see that no more. Not quite. It's B?
No.
A? Are you... Okay, fair enough. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that one. Alright. What? That's funny.
That is just funny. That's actually kind of a good idea because I feel like that would slap.
I think it would slap as well. In a weird... This is when you
if
go.
it had the right seasonings and stuff, like if you put on say like a little bit of like soy sauce or like some teriyaki sauce, that would legitimately slap.
Bro, this is when you get the munchies.
This is the what's left over in the pantry special.
That's not even that cursed. That is not that cursed. That is actually pretty tasty looking. I think this is like D.
Not.
This is just D.
I would say this is BD because that is legitimately something I would eat if I seasoned it properly.
If I was hungry, yeah, hell yeah. Now what the hell?
Okay, that's disgusting. That's a spaghetti bolognese or something like that, or maybe like hamburger helper.
Ramen spaghetti bolognese. What is?
It's not too bad. It just doesn't look appealing.
It doesn't look appealing. It's not cursed, but what?
Like if that was served out to me, I'd just be like, I'm gonna go eat McDonald's.
Yeah, bro. Depending on the price, if you go to a small restaurant and you get this, okay, fine, but no, it's not cursed. It's just B. Hi, sorry you went to grab coffee. It's fine. That's fine, Nico. Thank you for the positive message.
Let's check it in B. It's not terrible, but it's not great.
Yes. Now,
No.
is that
absolutely
pizza?
not.
What's that?
I hate that.
What
I've
was
seen that image before, and that haunts my
What's
dreams.
that pizza ramen?
It's a pizza base made of instant noodles covered in cheese and pepperoni, and I hate it.
What the fuck? Oh. Bro,
Oh,
you're... What the fuck? I need to take a fucking drink.
This is the epitome.
Oh god. Oh
This is the epitome
god.
of why would you do that?
Why? You're just stream
This is the
hopping
kind
as
of
you're...
thing that makes me just want to remove myself off this planet.
Oh, that's understandable, Nico. That's understandable. Currently, we're just doing this tier list just because it's fucking funny.
We're just having a good laugh.
Yeah. It's dumb. Yeah, that goes. Hey, that's not super cursed.
Like, it's not super cursed, but it's just like, why?
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh,
And that's a ramen and shrimp grilled toasty.
a ramen toasty?
I mean, I can kind of see the appeal actually. It's basically like
It's
ramen and shrimp. They go pretty hard together.
that's not that cursed actually. That is not cursed.
It tastes like not that. Honestly, I would eat that in a pinch. That looks like the kind of thing you would honestly crave at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, once we're done with the stream, Nico, then you can basically hang around with us. But during the stream, we don't want to like get random people immediately in there because we don't know who you are technically. We also don't know how other people act and so on. But still, that is C. That's not cursed.
It's not cursed. It's just like a. No, that offends me.
That's a taco with it?
It's a taco, yeah.
Why does
It's
that
a
look
taco
normal?
with ramen, but the main thing that I don't like about this is the fact that that's coriander, and I have the gene that makes that stuff taste like soap.
That's not cursed.
Or is that parsley?
I think that's
thought that
parsley. I'll put this in C. It's semi-normal.
Bye, Bacon. Nice seeing you around.
Have a good time, Bacon. Sleep well.
I love how we both do the same things. I just have to lean into my overlay.
I mean, now you know my pain because I look over there and then I'm like,
I mean, technically I could have it right here, but then it's weirdly obstructing my vision, and I don't like it.
yeah, that's why I have it the same. What am I looking at? That's pizza again. Oh my god, the base is made out of ramen. No, that is made out of the
Like,
base is ramen.
fried.
That is completely fried.
I don't know
Oh.
how I feel about this.
I am disturbed as much as you are.
I don't like that, like, at all. one, the flavor's disgusting. Two, that may be a really weird take. No, this is just, you know what, let's just...
Straight up S, alright.
I'm disappointed in humanity.
Why do I kinda wanna give that a bite? I kinda wanna bite it.
Why
Just...
shame?
I wanna give it a bite, but at the same... What? Wait, hold on.
To be fair, ramen is fairly flavorless.
Okay, so
this wouldn't be terrible.
I feel like that is just ramen completely mushed into, like, you know how like mashed potatoes is, and then just made into like
the. Here, you can actually see the noodles. If you look at the
yeah,
bottom part.
That's not bad. It's soft.
Mush, it's kind of like crushed.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad actually. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's whack. And they are ramen donuts pretty much.
Yeah.
Ramen-filled donuts or like ramen cakes.
That's not bad.
But ramen takes on the flavor of whatever you add to it. So it would be sweet in this case. You feel weird eating it, but it's not terrible.
That's just a pastry. A ramen pastry. That's not bad. That's not cursed.
It's just a dough.
That's not bad.
Check that in D, because it's like...
Yeah.
It's not bad. No!
What the fuck am I looking at again?
Hang on, I need to refill my drink bottle. I've been laughing too hard. I'll be right back.
You do that. Alright, chat, help me figure out. What is this? What am I looking at? Chat, help me. What is this? What am I looking at? I'm trying to figure this out as much as you guys are, but what is this? What absolutely is this? Like, is that just ramen, regular ramen, but it has like cheese spread on it? What the fish is that? Huh? Help me out here. Cheese whiz on ramen? Oh, is it one of the... Oh, hold on. So, back in the day in America, I think you guys, whoever is an American, I think it still exists, but there used to be this very popular, like, spray? Like, you know how people, like, spray whipped cream and stuff, but cheese instead. I wonder if that's it. I wonder if that's the same stuff. I'm not sure. The cursed hotel pizza. This is not the FurCon aftermath, bro. I think I'm just gonna... I'll put this in A. I'll leave that in A, and Shuji will be back, and we will talk about... I feel like I need to go take a piss after seeing this. I am not... Is that another taco? But this time it's filled with... freaking... What is that? Shuji, is this another taco filled with...
It's a lettuce shell taco.
Ha! I don't feel like that's gonna be that good.
It's made for like... I think it's like vegetarians or something, I guess.
Probably.
Or like the weird health people.
Yeah, because like, I feel like if you made ramen taco like this, I think the sauce would go through the lettuce, and it would just not be right.
Lettuce is a non-absorbent, so liquids tend to fall off it. I just feel like it would be really hard to eat, because lettuce doesn't have structure.
Yeah, that's not right. And also, I think that's spaghetti and not ramen.
I don't know what that is, but it's not cursed, it just wouldn't be great.
Yeah. Fair enough. Now that actually doesn't look bad. That looks tasty.
Good, actually.
Is that the spaghetti carbonara?
I think that is a ramen carbonara.
That's not cursed. That goes in F.
Clash of cultures, but that would actually be kind of tasty.
That just goes in F. This is not cursed. This is tasty. I'm hungry now.
Like a creamy, lemony ramen. That would actually be really tasty.
Yeah. This is... Yeah, F? That has failed to be
I
cursed.
didn't really eat that if I was like out of noodles. This looks like ramen normal.
I don't see
Anything
anything
inherently cursed about that?
wrong with this.
No, neither.
That's just regular.
It just looks like if I made noodles without, like, the broth.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when you're in a hurry or something.
Yeah, that just looked completely normal. That is...
Because, like, it just looks like normal.
It did look normal. That
I don't like.
No. Just no. Just ew. That's like totally not cool, bruh. That's like totally not cool.
Why
That's
would
such
why would you turn ramen into a taco shell?
a ramen taco shell with a lot of holes and stuff. It's going to leak.
Don't mind me.
That's leaky ramen.
That like wouldn't. And like you bite into it, it's going to fall to pieces and not taste that good.
Yeah. And if you make it super hard, it's going to hurt you.
Yeah, like if you bake it, that's already like going to be too crunchy.
Yeah, this is... No, this is going to be... It's average.
It's not cursed, it's just impractical.
Ramen
No,
waffles?
we're not having ramen waffles.
Hey,
When Mom
Whack,
says
you want some
it's
ramen
waffle
waffles? I got you some. Why does
When
that...
Mom says we have food at home. Food at home.
When your college friend says, hey, I can cook some munchies.
Okay, but can you imagine this, like, with, like, actual, if you put, like, chicken and covered it in soy sauce and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. The ruffles.
would
Those are now
actually be-
called ruffles.
Like, I kind of dig that, actually. Like, if you put actual, like, seasonings and toppings on that,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like a miso paste kind of thing.
Okay, my
And then
question
put, like,
is...
chicken and soy sauce and stuff, it would kind of good.
My question, is this made, like, you know how you make the batter? But is the ramen made into the batter, or is the ramen just mixed into the batter? That's the real question here.
Good question. I think the ramen is probably mixed into the mixture from the looks of it.
Yeah, from there, basically.
Yeah, otherwise it would have no structure.
Yes, and the same thing can be seen there as well a tiny bit. That's not too bad.
It is still, it's cursed, but it's honestly, it is something that if you
See.
actually did it properly, it wouldn't be bad by any means.
Yeah. Now that...
Okay, no, that is disgusting.
Okay, so I know people like to put like stuff into their ramens, different things like mandarins, oranges, whatnot, and even pears and apples, but
I don't agree.
you don't
Ramen is
mix...
supposed to be savory.
You're not mixing oranges with hot ramen, especially if it's curry ramen.
I just don't like that.
That looks wrong.
That's just icky.
That looks wrong.
It doesn't look tasty. Like if someone gave that to me and just said, "Here, trust me, it tastes good," I wouldn't trust them.
I'm
And I would
putting
walk out of
this
that
in
person's
A.
house. I'd say A.
Yeah, it's not
tragically cursed, but no.
the Mountain Dew. Okay, that was kind of funny.
Wait, no, cutlery with orange. That sounds like an amazing flavor mix. Okay, orange curry is a very popular thing, but you don't do curry with noodles. You do curry with rice because rice helps absorb the curry flavors, whereas noodles do not.
And plus, you don't want to mix it with the fucking
I like
broth.
cooking. No.
That broth doesn't mix correctly.
What am I looking at?
Alright,
What
chat.
is that? Is that like omelet or something?
I think so. It has...
Or is it oh, it could be like a ramen frittata?
Probably? I don't like that. I can't even tell that's ramen anymore.
honestly, that's not great. That doesn't really look.
That goes into A.
It just looks off.
That's just normal.
Absolutely, that is a win right there.
That is just...
That's,
Okay, who's hungry?
That's just a spaghetti bolognese with cheese.
I would eat that. That's
I
normal.
would 100% eat that. That looks tasty.
That's yeah. This is just normal. This is nothing.
Imagine that. Can you imagine tucking some like jalapenos or something on that? That would be a matchup.
Yeah, that goes into F. That's not. That's just good.
Exactly.
The ramen sandwich. I am guilty of doing this.
Ramen sandwiches come back to I've done
I
that too.
am guilty of doing this. I've done
We are
this.
both guilty as charged for this.
This is the snack when you don't want to cook it and you don't have bread, but you want to fucking use something else. That is.
So what you do is you take the seasoning packet from like the noodles and you put it on top of the noodles as well, and it's like it's crunchy. It's great.
This is the speed dial noodle breakfast.
It also makes you feel really broke.
It really does, because I can see there's no seasoning on this. This is the $5.
This one is particularly bad because there's no seasoning.
Bro, oh my god, I just realized this is the absolute broke-ass one because it's already broken.
It's already broken, and you can tell by the paleness that they've used like a really low quality flour for the ramen. It's like
That goes to D. It's not that cursed, but it's wrong. But I'm guilty of.
No. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I don't like it.
Okay, so what I can tell you is this right here is a piece of ramen stick. It's a ramen stick.
Yeah, but what meal is it imitating?
I don't know, but that's brown sauce. So I think it's supposed to be.
Maybe teriyaki?
I don't know. I don't
Or
like
is it
the
just a
egg
gravy?
either right there. And plus, just no, it doesn't look. No, that's not right. That goes A.
Yeah, that goes A. That one just doesn't look right. No.
Hey, barbecue ramen. That's
Something
funny.
about that just kind of tickles my brain, and the fact that I kind of want to try it and get the consequences.
Bro, barbecue ramen? How would you flavor
It's
this?
not a terrible idea.
How would you do this? Like, without it
What
being
if you turn the
burnt?
seasoning packet into a slight glaze, and you just put it on top and then barbecue it?
I don't know. That's why I'm confused. Because I don't know how to handle this. How? I am actually like intrigued. How would you do this from a culinary standpoint so that it tastes good? Because this isn't a bad idea.
From a culinary point of view, what you would actually like normally do, which you wouldn't be able to do with like ramen noodles, obviously, because they absorb liquids, is normally if you're barbecuing something, you would either cover it in a glaze and then grill it, unless you want the inside to be soft, in which case you would have to marinate it first. But if you marinate noodles, obviously those are going to go soft and separate. So in this case, they would be glazed and then barbecued to get that color.
That is...
Surprised I actually know how to cook.
This ain't bad. Not bad at all. That's
It's not terrible.
It's D.
Honestly,
I think it's
would put
D.
it in, I would think D or C.
It's either D or C. It's DLC.
DLC.
Ah! Ramen cake.
Ramen slice, actually.
That?
Then it looks like a ramen peanut slice.
It does? It's weird. It doesn't necessarily look bad, but the fact that we know that it's ramen makes it bad.
The fact that there's ramen in the base of that is really off-putting, because something about ramen and chocolate just really irks my brain.
Also, is that paper underneath them?
Parchment paper.
Okay.
And it's just to stop them from sticking.
Yeah, alright. So, not necessarily the worst thing. I think this would actually be okay. In my opinion. So I would say this is actually C.
To do with ramen. I'm thinking C.
Yeah, because it goes in the same with the other pastry. And the
Yeah,
ruffles.
It wouldn't make sense to do this, but at the same time, like, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That's a chicken chimichanga ramen noodle.
I don't like that.
I don't like that necessarily either, but it's not.
I can just imagine how messy that would be to eat.
It would definitely be messy, but it's not cursed. This is not cursed.
It's not cursed, but it's not great.
It's alright. All things considered.
Honestly, I would say chuck it in D.
You know, yeah. That's actually
Like,
brilliant.
It's something you would actually eat.
Again?
Is that a chocolate caramel slice with ramen as a topping?
Okay, yeah, no, no, that's just, no.
It's a
That's,
chocolate brownie with caramel sauce with ramen as a crunchy topping.
no. That's not ramen anymore.
That's going in A. That despises that. Those textures in my brain make. As I was saying about ramen and chocolate.
Huh? Wait, is this a real thing? This has to be a joke. This has to be Photoshop.
This has to be like a joke. I cannot imagine this being real.
Savory ramen comforted chocolates.
I just got a really foul taste in my mouth from that.
That... This is not like A, this is B tier, but still.
This is B tier, but just gross.
That's just... That's so weird. What the f...
I don't like that implementation.
That is slightly cooked ramen. That is not fully cooked ramen. That is only slightly cooked. Used to dip for yogurt?
Like,
Honestly, yeah.
I think it's a grilled. I think that's like a grilled toasty ramen form.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just chuck that in D.
Yeah. It's not the worst. Now, what's the final one?
I'm scared. I wanna die.
That's
nachos.
That's nacho ramen. It's not the most cursed thing out there. But no.
Well, no.
That doesn't work.
You eat nachos with like chili con carne.
Yeah, this just doesn't work because
But you mix noodles in there.
The nachos are just gonna fall.
Hamburger helper. Yeah, it's not gonna stick. It's impractical.
Yeah.
I don't like that much.
I don't like
Also,
it
can you
either.
imagine how slimy those noodles would be?
Yeah, just chuck it into either A or B. It's not good.
I'm thinking A because also the flavors are not ramen flavors.
Yes. So the show. That is what we rated everything. It's
Oh, wow,
not.
Sleep Pirate is now playing the Archer. Yeah, I know.
Huh? Turns around, just, huh? Am I? A lot of sausage cheese. I use the taco as a shovel. Yeah, but you couldn't use the tacos as a shovel because they would literally make the ramen break down unless they're chopped up completely. And even then, it just doesn't feel right. Hello? Oh, there you are. What you doing up there?
Just chilling.
Fair enough. But I don't think you could, like... Okay, so there was truly only 3 absolutely cursed things here. And that's the Mountain Dew shitpost ramen, the weird pizza ramen, and the I don't fucking want to know what sort of hungover you have to make that and think it's good.
Honestly, I reckon, like, this one here could probably go in F as well.
It could.
This one's just kind of iffy. Honestly, I reckon so.
Yeah, alright, that's fair. Alright. Yeah, you
And
see, the
also, like,
ramen
this
is
one
also
just
good
makes
for it.
me feel icky inside.
That is icky. But I think that's a Photoshop.
I think that one's a Photoshop because, like, there's nothing sticking out of the foam.
Hmm. Yeah, no. Nice leg.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anyways, do you want to do
Oh, cool.
one?
Screen caught that too. That's an amazing result.
Hell yeah. Do you want to do one more thing, or?
I say we do one more.
Okay, what's a short one that we can do? I'd say something that has less than 30.
Yeah.
Because we've been going for like 2 hours.
We could always do furry avatars.
You know what? Just for shits and giggles. You don't want to do that?
No, not particularly. I'm actually
Fair
not
enough.
too familiar with the other models, so...
True. I wonder how cursed that would
we
actually
could do phobias.
Phobias, alright. How many does it
We're
have?
both, like,
22.
22.
Alright. Alright, phobia rankings. So S is the worst phobia.
It is something that is actually genuinely terrifying. It is, you should probably get over yourself.
Yep. So, phobia warning for anybody out there. There will be phobias that will be shown for a bit, but then they will go on the list and you won't have to worry about it.
I'm kind of thinking they'll probably just be like a name. I don't really know. If we can't work out what they are, I'll give it a quick Google.
Alright.
Oh, okay, they're just pictures, so lightning.
Eh.
A fear of lightning. It's kind of valid. It's a loud noise. It's a big flash. If it catches you off guard, that's
It's
very
an average
tough.
one that people have. They don't like thunder a lot, but I don't know if it's like a phobia at that point. So I would put that somewhere in like D.
It could be the phobia of being struck by lightning.
True, but even then, that is super
Because
rare.
that is an actual phobia. But
Yeah.
that's more of like that's a childhood fear more thing. Where you've read it in books that you've been struck by lightning, and you think it's going to be more of a problem than it actually is.
Yeah, it's like shark bites. More people get bitten by
Shark
New
bites
Yorkers
and
than
quicksand.
sharks.
It's like sharks and quicksand, to be fair. They're
Yeah.
not really that much of an issue.
Yeah, bro, there's an actual statistic. More people get bitten by New Yorkers than sharks every year.
And it's an actual statistic that more people get struck by lightning than winning the lottery every year.
Yep. You know what? D.
I don't think it's a very valid fear.
Fear of sharks. Hey, look who it is.
Sharks. Okay, I have a few like thoughts and feelings on this one. So I'm actually a huge lover of sharks. I love sharks just as a whole, not like the avatars or anything like that. The actual animal shark. This right here, if you were scared of great whites, that's kind of valid because great whites are legitimately kind of scary. But you are better off being scared of the mako shark or mako shark.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones who will cause actual damage. Because those
They're
guys are
terrifying.
jumpers. That and tiger and bull sharks. These guys will attack you if you smell like blood.
And besides, they
that's
only
kind
bite
of
out of
valid.
curiosity.
And most of them already know what humans are, and they tend to avoid us because we don't taste good. We are way too salty for their liking.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny when you think about it.
The fear of sharks,
They
it's a
live in the
common
ocean, they
one.
don't like humans because they're salty.
And
It is common.
it's not the
It's
worst
kind of valid.
I've
Like,
seen.
Sharks are kind of scary.
Yeah, it's higher on the scale than lightning. I think it would be like a B.
I would say it's a B. I would say it's a perfectly like valid phobia being scared of sharks, especially with the way the media portrays them. But there's just certain types that you don't really need to be scared of. Like we have a lot of the types over here that you could walk over and go pat if you wanted to, and
Yeah,
they
they're
wouldn't
just
care.
some of them are just extremely derpy. But since we have pictures, I swear, fear fire.
Oh, that's a valid one.
Okay, so the worst
Fire.
the worst thing for a human to endure is being burned alive. That is the worst thing that a human has to endure by many
It's one
degrees.
of my greatest things. I hate being burned. And so if someone tells me to go like put like logs or something even on a campfire, I won't, because I'm terrified of being burned. I hate being burned.
Personally, as somebody who likes
And so
fire
this
a
right
lot,
here, a fear of being burned or your house burning down is perfectly valid in my opinion.
it is a valid fear. However, as a person who very much enjoys fire, to the degree that I'm a fucking idiot with it,
You are a pyromaniac.
basically, let's just say I'm a verified pyromaniac. I've done a lot of stupid things with fire, and I don't fear fire. I don't understand it. It's the one thing that keeps us warm at the same time, but burning down or getting burnt in a fire, yeah, that's a valid point. I would say it's on the same point as the sharks.
I would put it a tier higher than the shark.
I don't know. It's so common.
Alright, yeah, just chuck it in B for now.
Yeah, let's. We can redo them. Or like
we're not
move
doing
them
it on
around.
common, we're doing it on
Blood.
valid. Fear of blood.
That valid. There are people who faint at the sight of blood.
Oh, I disagree there. I don't care for blood.
I don't mind blood myself either.
Like,
Personal
I get
opinion?
why people don't like it, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, you know, be yourself.
Yeah, we bleed every fucking day.
Everyone bleeds, animals bleed, things bleed, trees bleed.
Yeah, I feel like this is just D for with the thunder.
I don't feel like blood is an actual, like, phobia. I don't think you can actually be scared of blood, you're just disgusted by blood. I don't think it's an actual phobia. I might be wrong on that one, though.
Hematophobia.
It might be someone who's, like, sees blood and goes, "Ah."
If I remember correctly, it's hematophobia or something like that, which is the fear of blood.
A hemophobia.
Hemophobia, close enough. Regardless, I think that's D.
I would say, yeah, D.
Social anxiety.
/ social anxiety. Valid.
That
My
is so
experience.
valid.
Huge crowds of people are terrifying.
Yes, this is worse than sharks. You don't know what the fuck any of these guys are gonna do.
Sharks. 1, unpredictable. 2, you don't even know what the scene is. This looks like more like a music festival or a soccer game. You don't know how many people have died in groups of people like this, and they haven't known for hours.
Yep.
That is terrifying. Yes, that is true, Wack, I actually do.
Yes. But yeah,
That is a very common thing over there in my country.
this is worse than sharks.
That is a lot worse than sharks. I would not put myself in that situation.
That's A, but not S. Now
Oh,
that
I hate it. I have a perfectly reasonable fear of the open dark ocean, also known as thalassophobia.
Meanwhile,
That is
I
one
love
of my
this.
main phobias. I understand why people hate this.
I understand it
because
as
I am
well.
one of those people.
It's because you cannot see what is underneath you. You cannot see the bottom. You don't know what the hell is in there.
Like, one of my all-time greatest fears, and it's the reason I hate going out on boats and stuff like that, specifically in the ocean, is the absence of land. If I can't see land on either side of me or underneath my
Land
feet,
lubber.
I am not going anywhere. Because I don't know what's underneath me. I don't know what's to the side of me. Everything's empty. Especially
Meanwhile-
being alone in that situation is horrifying for me.
Meanwhile, here's Sleep, born into a family of sailors, being all like, hey, yeah, water, fucking cool. Let me go swim in it.
See, I love the water, but if I can't see the ground, I'm not going in the water.
I don't mind. I love this. This makes me relax, but I understand, so this is an S-rank fear for a lot of people. I would say this is
That
S-rank.
is definitely an S-rank fear for me.
Yeah. Even though I am not scared, but
Open-
Sushi is,
open
and
water is
I have a bunch of other friends who are also. Yes!
Oh no, I'm not scared of needles or injection.
Fuck off! E.
I have
E.
so many piercings that this doesn't face me.
I fucking hate these. I hate
Okay,
needles.
I get why people like this. I don't like this. I fully understand why.
I get why people like this. They like injecting heroin.
No, not like that. But I fully get why people don't like needles, specifically sleep. Like, hello.
Fuck off! I hate
I
needles.
fully get this, and honestly, this is an A tier fear. Because I know a lot of people that have this one, and now I know that sleep has it too, so I'm gonna use that one to my blackmail knowledge.
I hate it. Purely because broken needles and shit that fucking druggies use is fucking terrifying. And also, I have very sensitive fucking skin, so even when I go get my blood drawn at a doctor or something, even if I look away, even if they slap it so that I don't feel anything, I still feel it. I feel a tiny gnat on my hand.
Whereas I will happily go get stabbed by a needle so they can put yet another piece of needle or something on my face.
I am going to street. Huh?
Is that fear of lonely?
What is this? What is this fear?
I think this is fear of being alone.
I don't know what this is.
I'm guessing that has to be alone.
I think it's
Why
like
does it kinda
absence
look
of.
like the itchy e-boy profile picture. And
I feel like
honesty.
this goes into either F or D purely because we can't really talk about this because we don't know what the fuck this is properly.
I would go with like either a fear of loneliness or fear of cut off.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the fear of absence of something or I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Anyone in chat want to help us out with this one? We're a little bit lost. If anyone has any ideas, we're more than happy to hear them.
Yeah, because we have no idea what this is. It would help if it actually told us what the fuck it is, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut and say that's a fear of being alone.
In that case, it's definitely D or F.
Honestly, a fear of being alone is kind of like, it's valid, but at the same time, it's also kind of your own fault if you reach that point.
If this is the fear of being alone, it's the opposite of fear of crowds. So it would be D.
Exactly. Fear of someone in front of a window whose face we can't see. Yup, that's a good fear.
Okay, yeah, that one I would get. That's an SCP, right?
If it was a person looking in through the window, I would get that. Ooh, fear of heights.
Is that fear of heights or fear of fallen?
That's a fear of heights because he's behind a bar, so that's a fear of heights.
That's the thing that I have.
I adore height. Again,
Same.
we're opposites here.
I love high places.
I will happily be somewhere high doing something stupid.
I love high places, long as I don't have to look down.
Whereas I will happily go out and sit on a cliff and look down and take a photo.
I
Leaning
will.
out over the cliff or something.
You will not
I
catch
happily
me
do that.
on a glass floor any higher than the second story.
I have photos of me up in like a massive like skyscraper standing and dancing on the glass floor there. I'm not scared of heights in the slightest.
No thanks. If I can't feel solid ground and I don't see a fucking barrier around me, I am not going up there. I fucking hate my boss who took me on a fucking like personal lift and lifted me up to the 10th fucking story straight up. Fuck that boss, by the way.
Dropped from 19 stories. That was fun. I'll do that again.
I feel like this is like, as far as I can say, I think this would go into B or C. Even though I have this.
I would say B. A lot of people have a fear of heights / fear of falling.
Yeah, it's a
very
valid
common,
fear.
and it's a perfectly rational fear, but it is also very common. I
Beep.
would say B.
Yep. Fear of dying.
Fear of dying.
Pointless.
Kind of pointless.
That's
If
F.
you're constantly fearing death, you're not going to do anything fun with your life.
Yep, that's F. Fear of
Fear
singing?
of public speaking / singing.
That? Honestly?
I get that.
Valid. That is valid.
If you're at like a group event or something and someone's like handing you the microphone to try and get you to either say something funny or try to get you up on stage to sing, that is horrifying.
Yes.
But that also goes into the same bar as social anxiety / crowds.
Yeah.
It is perfectly reasonable as to why people don't want to do that. I am one of those people who does not do that.
It's an
Even though
A.
I do enjoy singing and dancing, I cannot do it in front of people. Unless I'm in VR chat, I don't know why.
Yeah. Ah, yes, I fear that alien. Hello, Mexican.
No!
Took you a minute. Took you a minute.
I thought you said someone in chat! I thought you like a follower or horror channel. So I looked at okay. Fear of extraterrestrial life/life we don't understand.
Pointless, in my
There was
opinion.
a really, really good movie about this. It's called Arrival, and it's fear of the unknown. But also trying to understand the unknown. So there was a whole bunch of people in that movie who were scared because a whole lot of random ships turned up, but they meant no harm. It was actually a really, really good alien movie. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it.
Yes.
But it kind of went into like why you shouldn't actually be scared of them. They mean no harm. Because there's so many movies out there where they just destroy the world.
It's a 50-50 if they mean harm or not, but if they meant harm, they would... If they can travel space and come all the way over to Earth and find us, they have the means to destroy us. And they would have already.
Exactly. Yeah, if they've got like light speed technology and stuff, yeah, they can obliterate Earth in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think this is a C.
I would say C or D. I don't think it's...
Personally, C. It's a bit more valid.
We suddenly saw like a giant spaceship.
It's a bit more valid than being afraid of thunder or loneliness or blood, but it's less valid than being afraid of falling and burning or getting eaten by a shark. I don't have that.
Trypophobia, fear of multiple tiny holes.
That's valid. But also, I'll turn this sideways so they don't have to stare at it. Just in case.
Yeah, this is actually like a trigger warning kind of thing, because a lot of people I know actually have trypophobia, and it is actually kind of valid, but I don't see the point in why it's triggering. But sure.
Yeah, I get it that it can be very triggering to people and also scary, but at the same time, your skin has multiple hundreds of tiny millions of holes.
Okay, well now they're all ripping out their skin. Congratulations. You're now going
Yeah, rip off your skin! Take off your skin!
So honestly, like, I don't see why.
Me neither.
I mean, I've asked one of my friends about it who does have it, and it's something to do with, like, the way the brain processes it.
I
And
think...
the fact that you don't know what's going to come out of the holes.
Exactly, that was what I was about to say. I think it's the fear of something coming out of them, rather than the holes themselves.
Yeah.
Which is why beehives, for example, scare people.
Honestly, like, and wasp nests and stuff like that.
Yeah, so this would be either A or B.
Honestly, B or A.
Put it A.
Let's go A. I think it's valid, but at the same time, I don't understand it.
Same.
Huh?
What are you bondage kinking over there? Is this fear of commitment? Or knots? Fear of knots? Is that a
I
phobia?
don't really know, or is that like...
Commitment? Letting go?
Not quite sure with that one. That's a symbolism one, I think. Fear of unbreakable bonds?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm putting it in F because I don't get it. That is so niche.
Yeah, that one's interesting.
Michael?
Fear of person?
Michael?
Fear of confinement? Would be nice if these were labeled.
It really would be. I feel like this is somebody we should know.
I mean, the fact that he's just kind of there is kind of unnerving.
Is it fear of... I don't know.
Fear of being watched? I don't know. He's kind of weird.
Who is this guy?
Honestly, let's just put this one over here for now.
That's... Hold on. I know something even better.
Fear of clowns.
Hold up. There we go. Valid.
Okay.
That's funny, but valid.
2016.
Bro, I have the reverse of clowns. Mimes.
I love mimes. They're really
I
funny
love
to me.
clowns, but I hate mimes. Because those fucking mimes, I don't know what the fuck is going on in their brain.
Screw that. I don't mind clowns. I kind of get why, especially like horror people don't like clowns. they also are just kind of unnerving, mentally weird characters. So I get why people don't like them, but I don't necessarily see the phobia behind it.
Me neither, especially when you start joking about it like the Clossy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the movies like It and It 2 and all of those ones, they didn't do clowns any favors, but that was kind of the point of it.
Yeah. I mean, the Joker.
But I never watched those movies, so I've never had a problem with clowns. And then 2016 happened. 2016, 2017 with the weird killer clown thing, which was going around in America.
Yeah. But, you know, I think this goes with C, with the aliens.
B or C.
C. Aliens.
It's kind of like... I see the point, but at the same time, it's kind of stupid.
Yep.
Fear of dark.
Fear of the dark. I used to have that as a kid.
I think we all had it as a kid.
Mine was so bad.
Now, I love the dark.
I like the dark, but as a kid, I had frequent nightmares for over 7 years in a row, and it was so fucking bad. I couldn't even go into the darkness, and the reason for it was because I had an overly active imagination, which caused me to absolutely fear the dark, because you don't know what the hell is in there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, especially like when we were younger and stuff, we all had a fear of the dark. It was kind of just ingrained to us.
Yeah.
Whereas now, if you're scared of the dark, it probably means something happened at some point, which is why you have a fear of the dark.
Yeah, which is completely valid.
I like the dark now. The dark makes me feel very cozy.
It is very cozy
because...
because...
I want to sleep stalker maps, in which case I'm unnerved.
Honestly, Fear the Dark, completely valid, and also badass song.
Fear of the Dark. I also I know a song called What's in the Dark, which is one of my K-pop songs. Also really good.
Yeah, I think this goes into B. Valid fear.
I'm thinking B or A. It is perfectly valid. I get why people are scared of the dark.
I think it's B because people get I would put it in B purely because it gets the same treatment as sharks.
Yes.
It's not that scary anymore. It's not like...
It's not the fear of the dark, it's fear of things in the dark.
Yes.
That's the other version of it. Because if you can't see out there, like say you're in like a forest or something, the dark becomes infinitely more terrifying.
Yes. Fear of flying.
Fear of flying.
I have that.
I don't got that.
Actually, my fear of flying is a weird mix because if I'm being flown by someone, I am scared as fuck. But if I'm the one flying, it's a whole different story.
So that's more of a trust issue.
True, but at the same time, flying is... It goes with the fear of heights.
I would say it goes with a fear of heights.
And
or
falling.
Like fear of heights, fear of falling, and if it's your first time, it's a fear of the unknown as well.
Yeah. This...
Like,
considering how many planes have fallen down in the recent years, this is a completely valid and absolutely deadly fear.
Thanks, Boeing, by the way.
Yes, and also if this was the 90s, you know what happened.
Oh, you know, the early 2000s.
Yeah. Yep, a lot of things happened, and except for that Malaysian Airlines who decided to be badasses and fly through a fucking active war zone and actually made it.
Or you know, like the flight, what was it, 320, the one that just vanished. Like,
Is it 372?
I think it was just like 370 or something like that.
Something like that. But yeah, for your flying, I think that's high up there. That's either like...
with like 300 people.
Yeah, I feel like this goes into like A or maybe S. Maybe S.
I feel like this is another S one because it is reasonable, especially in the recent years where planes have become not very reliable.
Yeah, let's put it in S because that has been a growing...
Yes.
Dolls.
I get this one. Fear of puppets.
Oh, puppets, yeah. Fear of puppets, okay, fair enough.
I hate puppets. I don't know why, I've always hated them. They are uncanny, they are creepy, and like, they're articulated. I'm pretty sure it comes from like, me playing Five Nights at Freddy's and probably too young of an age.
Probably? I don't have this. so I can't really understand.
Puppies and dolls. Puppets and dolls are a no-no for me.
Dolls, especially those porcelain dolls from old ages, those fucking scare me because they are fucked up looking.
But this, I think it's more of the uncanniness.
The uncanny valley, yeah.
Really don't like.
Yeah, if this was, for example, a Hatsune Miku, you would be all over the place.
If it was, like, even then, it's still got the uncanniness of its control. Like, there's just something about this that my brain just goes, no, I don't like that.
Fair enough. In that case, it would go into, it's either B or A.
I would say it's probably like there with sharks and stuff. It's kind of
Yes, because it's not a deadly fear.
I know also don't like puppets, but yeah, not deadly.
Yeah, that's
just
B.
one of those uncanny, irrational fears.
Yeah, like fear.
Oh, spiders! I love spiders.
You can look at it.
Yes, we will hide that one. Okay, I love spiders because over in like my country specifically, we only have one dangerous one, and it's only dangerous if you're allergic to it. So I did not grow up with a pair of spiders. I grew up handling them. And so when it comes to things like tarantulas and other harmless spiders, I kind of just want to pick them up and hold them.
If it's a tarantula, I am 100% killing that thing and also burning the house down. If it's a tiny little itty bitty fucking spider, or one of those Brazilian ones that have the weird ass like basketball hoop behind and goes like, hey, those are funny.
Oh yeah, the hooper spiders. Those are cute.
Yeah, but if there's hundreds of them, then I'm gonna be like, ugh.
Hundreds of spiders is a different story. Like if there's hundreds of spiders, I'm just gonna be like, ugh, gross.
Yeah, something's wrong at that point. But giant spiders?
I get why people. I understand why people are scared of them. I would say it's an A tier, especially if you are in Australia. That is perfectly reasonable.
As an Australian, you would have a superpower at that point. You wouldn't be scared of those. If you're scared of fucking tarantulas in Australian, something's wrong with you. Get that the fuck away from me!
Australians, I know. Most Australians that I know aren't scared of spiders, they're just weary of spiders. Because most of them can kill you in 15 minutes.
Yes. What do we... That's pointless.
Irrational.
That is pointless. Because, oh, by the way, just for everybody out there, there's an actual statistic now that in the year, what was it, 2050 or something like that, there's a 3.7% chance that an asteroid is going to hit the Earth.
It's supposed to be like 2045 or something like that.
Yeah, anyways, in like 20 years.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll figure
yeah,
it out.
with a 3% chance.
We'll just shoot a missile at it.
Bro, if a meteorite hits Earth, I think it's going to do us favors.
Honestly, if the things are correct about the dinosaurs being removed because they're becoming too much of an issue, so they were removed by a meteorite, it's probably time for humanity to go as well, let's be fair.
Yeah, besides, we have so many bunkers that we can hang out in that are meant to survive catastrophes. We'll be fine.
Like, I kind of get why people are scared of it, but at the same time, it's kind of just like...
Yeah. Oh, back to... Yeah, germ. I understand this. This is one thing that I can understand because one of the people, I forgot what his name was, there is this artist, Michael Monroe, who I had a picture with, who's a germaphobe. And oh my god, it took him so many years to slowly try and get over it because germs are everywhere. And it is absolutely understandable to be, like, deathly afraid of them. But at the same time, it's unhealthy. This is a unhealthy fear.
I kind of get, like, the whole germaphobe thing, or fear of being sick.
Yeah.
I know a few people that have that, but at the same time, it's unavoidable.
Mm-hmm.
And there's really no point in being scared of it. Like, I get it, but there's no point.
It gets worse as the more you have the longer you have this phobia, the more you try and be clean, the worse the fear gets, because then even the tiniest of things like a flu will fuck you up completely.
The more you avoid germs, the sicker you're gonna be when you get sick.
Yes.
Like, you get the common cold, that's gonna last you for like 2 to 3 weeks. You get the flu, you're going to the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. So this one, it's a bad phobia to have. It's not deadly yet.
It's a nasty phobia, but it can be deadly.
It can be. So it's basically up there with it's either with the sharks or the spiders.
I would say put it at B.
Fair enough. Let's put it there.
But it's also one that you can get over as well, along with like a few of those. You can get over them by exposure.
All right, we still have one phobia left:
Yes,
the fear of
exposure therapy
Mike.
is an actual thing. I don't get this one.
I don't get it either. I'm gonna call him Mike. He's my friend now.
I feel like this would either be a fear of being
Watched.
or stared at.
Probably. Watched or stared.
Let's go with that one for now. Let's go with that one. A fear of being watched or a fear of being stared at. Valid.
Yeah, that would be.
If you are like out in like a city or something and there is someone just constantly watching you, that is unnerving. One, it triggers the fear of something's wrong with me, or two, that person wants to come do something.
Yes. It's either something's wrong
unnerving.
or that person's doing something wrong and plotting something. It feeds into the self-insecurity.
And it also feeds into the fight or flight response as well, when someone is just consistently staring at you. I've had it before where I've been in a shop and there was a person just constantly watching my every move. I hated it. I walked out of that shop so quickly.
That's why nobody likes security cameras. But they're more okay with it.
Yeah, there is a definitive thing for a fear of being watched, but it's also more towards the fear of being stared at / fear of something being wrong with you or people are judging you, which also valid.
Yes.
In my opinion.
So what do you rate Mike
So
at?
honestly, a fear of being stared at or watched, I would definitely put up an E tier.
Alright, Mike's going up in B.
It is a perfect, that's E tier.
Oh, whoops. Didn't you say B? Oh, A.
No, I said A.
Oh, fair enough. In that case,
I made my mirror.
yes. That is what the tier list looks like, and now I will move it away because I don't want people to stare at the spiders in the trypophobia.
There's a lot of valid fears there, but there's also some like
Very
kind of
irrational ones.
irrelevant ones.
I'm surprised they
can't figure
didn't
out
have the
that rope
fear
one still,
of
I'm trying to think
bugs
about it.
or creepy crawlies like snakes.
I mean, we could discuss those like now.
Yeah, because there's a few
snakes,
fears here
kind
that
of.
are extremely dumb that I do not understand, and that's the two at the bottom, the fear of death. That's fucking stupid.
I see no point to fearing death because, well, it comes to everyone eventually, I guess. It's
Yeah.
kind of dark.
The knock
Just
one,
let
I don't get
you
either.
fear it.
I don't get that. Like,
I feel
is
like
that
that
fear
has
of
to be, like, a
commitment?
fear of commitment.
Yeah,
I feel like it has
that's
to
also
be a
stupid.
commitment thing.
That's trust issues at that point. That's not a phobia anymore. That's not a
fear
fear.
of commitment is like, that's something you should probably go get for therapy.
Yes, 100%. And actually go talk to an actual therapist. Don't talk to a VLC user. Also, don't talk to a therapist that goes to another therapist.
Don't talk to a therapist that goes to a therapist that goes to a psychiatrist. Don't do that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna call out this already. Psychology is the art of bullshitting and what is it? It's the art of gaslighting somebody to believing that you either have a problem or that your problem doesn't exist, and then validating your theory by another dude who's also gaslighting you to believe that your theory is correct.
Whereas an actual like therapy and stuff, they're helping you kind of unwrap the big picture.
Yes, because what the fuck does an ink
And helping you
splot
see
tell
things for
you
how they
about
are.
somebody?
An ink splot.
Yes.
They're a stain on my life.
Bro, if I show you a picture of an ink splot, what does this tell you? Oh, I see a banana! Oh, yes, you're a psychomaniac.
Like, if they put an ink splot in front of me, like, evaluate it. It's an ink splot. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
what the
you're
fuck do you
normal.
want?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Just stare deep into it. What do you see? Darkness. Oh, okay.
I see John Cena. That's John Cena. That's John Cena. That's John Cena.
No
Do
one
you?
sees John Cena.
Are you sure about that?
He's invisible. You're saying John Cena, you're schizophrenic and you should probably get help for that.
What? Sorry, John. They don't understand.
I knew you were schizo.
What? Who? What? Who's talking to me?
No one.
Huh? Must have been the wind. Damn, I'm schizophrenic. Slides out of frame.
Literally slides out of frame. And like, there's plenty of other fears, like fear of creepy crawlies and stuff like that. Yeah, That's understandable. That would be like an A or a B.
Yeah, fear sharp
That's an
objects is
understandable one.
fine.
Very sharp objects, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, fear of specific animals, like just the fear of animals, is also valid because you never know what they're gonna do. They're animals, but at the same time,
There's also there is a really good one here of fear of unpredictability. That's something I
That's
have to
good.
an extent.
yes,
Fear of unpredictability is awful. I hate having it. I hate having everything put in schedules so that my brain doesn't freak out.
exactly.
And I hate when things suddenly change because it scares me. I don't know why.
No idea.
It's just one of those fears that just happens.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who I love to schedule things, everything, like, properly. And if we promise to do something, we fucking do it. And if something happens, at least inform it beforehand or have a good excuse. Otherwise, I will kill you.
I try to inform Sleep when something changes for me, but Sleep also knows that when something changes for me, I don't like it either, so...
Yeah, and that's also because if something
what we
changes
have to-
surprisingly for Sushi, it's either the fact that they have, like, a work commitment, which I understand, because work is fucking important. It goes over everything. Or something bad
Yes,
happened.
or family.
Yeah. Those are
Work or
all
family
commitments that go
commitments, they change it
over
in
hanging out with a friend. And besides,
But as long as you let them know, like, beforehand, like, say, like, I don't know, like 6 hours beforehand, it's fine. But if
Yeah.
you suddenly tell me, like, 20 minutes beforehand that this has suddenly changed, and it's, I'm tired, I'm now really, really frustrated.
yeah, it was the same that
And
happened with the travel
annoying.
agency where the construction people suddenly appeared. That was something I couldn't actually control. They were supposed to inform me beforehand. But there was nothing. They just showed up randomly.
Yeah, there is a fear of unpredictability. I think one of the other ones that popped into my head just before.
Fear of responsibility.
Fear of the unknown.
That one, yeah.
Fear of the unknown. It's kind of to be expected. It's the unknown. Your brain doesn't like it.
Yeah, and also, like, it goes into the fear of the dark. Because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's there. You don't know what's going on. It also goes into the fear of
valid
oceans.
fear.
Yeah, and fear of space.
I mean, yeah, because the ocean. Yeah, fear of outer space. It's a fear of the unknown. Same with the aliens, really.
Yeah. The biggest fear I think that is super valid is the fear of tight spaces or getting crushed.
Oh yeah, fear of getting crushed is a big one. For me.
Fuck you, cave spelunkers. You suicidal bastards.
I will happily go into a cave or something like that if I know the cave is like sturdy.
Yes.
Or it's like safe. It's fine. But to those cave divers that are going into those like little narrow holes, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you? Because the fucking death amount, the amount of deaths per cave spelunker is insane.
It is.
And also,
don't
the
see the point of it.
stupidity of these guys, because oftentimes the cause of death when they went somewhere was because, oh hey, I decided to go into this unknown path that wasn't marked on my own, unprepared.
It's like I went alone, unprepared, no map. I didn't even tell anyone where I was going, and oh look, I died.
Yeah, the other one is the ones who do it underwater, the scuba divers.
Yeah, the cave divers.
Yeah, scuba diving is fucking badass. Spelunking scuba divers, what the fuck is wrong with you? I know it's for a good purpose to investigate and research stuff, but if you're doing it as a hobby, you are stupid. Get a professional to help you out.
You're kind of smooth brain.
Yeah, it's like the people who like to drift cars and everything else, there's nothing inherently wrong with it, but you're fucking stupid.
You say that's someone who likes drifting cars. Ouch.
Hey, so do I. I love drifting electric
Okay, cool.
scooters during a winter snow out.
My foot's just trash.
That's fair. But yeah, like, there's a lot of phobias that are completely understandable and a lot of phobias that just aren't.
That's fine. I don't really need Twitch anymore anyway.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can just stay there.
Yeah, there's so many things that people can be afraid of, there's so many things people can enjoy, but one of the ridiculous ones is the fear of being watched by a duck.
Okay, yeah, or fear of being watched by a goose.
Yeah, those are funny, but also, what the fuck is wrong? What
It's
happened?
kind of like... Like, why do you have a trauma incident related to a geese? No, actually, that one's understandable. Geese
Geese are terrifying, especially when you look at their teeth.
Geese are just odd creatures.
They are. They're very odd, but also cool.
Kind of cool, yeah. And very majestic. I do like geese sometimes.
But yeah, that was basically the tier list stream.
I like them.
Yeah. That was the tier list stream, and we will be back next week with the travel agency doing the relaxing worlds. Shuji will be picking out probably more newer relaxing worlds, because I gave them permission for that.
I will aim for newer ones, because my work schedule is a bit iffy at the best at the moment.
You better already have
all
worlds.
Over the place. I have chosen some worlds.
Good. As do I.
Mostly ones that just kind of caught my attention, and I was like, oh, that looks kind of neat. So I'm gonna go check those out probably like tomorrow or something like that. And make sure they fit the theme and make sure I'm not gonna get jailbaited.
There is one world that I found.
Now that I can actually be back in VR, so.
Yeah, I found one world that I would like to show, but unfortunately it doesn't fit the relaxing category, so I'll show it to Shuji outside of it.
Oh, cool.
Because it's actually pretty fucking mind-blowing, and I will probably save it for a stream where I'm doing it solo. But regardless.
Which tends to happen.
It can happen. Things will happen here and there, and sometimes we will have people joining us. Sometimes we might have Violet back at some point when we're doing cafes again.
I wouldn't mind doing another cafe stream. You'll probably see me being a barista again. Man, I gotta get myself like a...
That's fine, but first we need to find more cafe worlds, and because I'm the one who goes for like the older stuff, I might have to even look at the medium to newer stuff. And we have to find worlds that aren't re-uploads, because I realized a lot of the worlds that we reviewed last time, I started finding out there's a lot of re-uploads. Remember that waterfall one that you found that you liked a lot? That was in the cave?
Oh yeah.
Guess what?
I know that one with the prefab.
That's been re-uploaded 7 times now, and there's a new version that's called the Kappa Cave, which is even better.
Huh.
There's a fish swimming in there now, and also an extra area.
See, I found a re-upload of that world, but I went back to the original one. So I went back to the very, very first upload before it was even uploaded as a prefab.
Yeah. That might actually also be a hilarious stream to do, is we find multiple versions of the same world and we try and check what's different with them.
We just can't go to any of Wispy Woo's ones because nothing changes.
Yeah, we're not going to Wispy Woo's ones. But that also might not be a travel agency show at all. That might just be a random fuck around and find out stream like this one. Because this just ends up being funny.
Random VR chat streams.
Yeah, and I spoke to
one.
Yeah, and I spoke to the stream beforehand about this, and I spoke to Wack about this yesterday. But it would be fun to do a show where we go into a world and we basically make a story based on that world or something. Or tell a story about that world. Because I was hanging around yesterday, I will tell you this right. Pretty much. I was driving a bus yesterday for about 2 hours in VRC. And we kept getting restarted before we did a fucking full loop. And we basically made a story of this is a perpetual loop for the bus driver who's slowly losing his sanity.
Time loop.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, it's also for the passengers. The passengers are also stuck in that time loop. So we were like, hey, what if this is a story that could be expanded into a proper show?
With the train.
Yeah, it could be made into a show where the passenger and the bus driver are stuck in it until they can do a loop, but they can never do it. And that could be a good urban legend thing, you know?
That could be an interesting urban legend, to be fair.
Yeah, there's a bunch of these. Like, we might even hold random streams where we just sit around and talk about random things that have happened and share our own, like, weird occurrences and stuff. Yap streams.
Honestly, we should, at some point, I've actually wanted to do this for a while, since me and Sleep are both, like, been in VR chat for too long, is get, like, a couple of other people together and just share the weird and wild things that have happened. And they can be creepy ones, like, I've seen plenty of creepy things happen.
Yeah. The fucking boss,
One thing that, like, immediately pops to mind is, like, people being on your friends list 1 second and then just
immediately gone
from everywhere.
Yeah, like their account doesn't even exist anymore. It's like they never existed, and when you try and talk to other people, they don't even remember who it is. They don't even know who it is.
Like, if you talk to like associated people that you know knew them and they're talking like they don't even exist, that is horrifying.
Yes. Or when you go into a public instance, let's say the Great Pug, and everybody's fucking silent despite it having 60 people in there. And they're all spread around.
One thing I discovered the other day.
Yeah?
Something that happened the other day. I joined an instance of the hideout that said it had 50 plus people. This was actually very, very recent, like 2 days ago. Kind of recent. Joined in. Empty. I could not find anyone anywhere. I looked at the instance list. People.
Mm-hmm.
No one. I could not find them.
That's also
I
creepy.
turned
Yeah.
on like the flying, and like went all the way around the map. Could not find them.
Yeah, I have a lot of stories like that that I can share about the Trails worlds. And even the Stalker worlds.
It's creepy.
Yeah. Because we shared that one story from the Stalker world that me and Shuji were hanging around in with like Dead and the others, where we found those lit
with the
campfires.
person on the bridge.
Yeah, the person on the bridge and everything else. Yeah, that was unnerving. And even after the stream, when me and Shuji were still hanging around there, Shuji was getting freaked out, and I was like, huh.
It's more of the unnerving. Like, people don't get it. You don't have to be in a horror map to be unnerved. You just have to be somewhere that doesn't feel quite right.
Yeah. Stalker worlds are good for that. The Trails worlds somewhat work for it, even though they have lovely music, lovely atmosphere, and everything else. But just because you're there, and you slowly start to think like you're kind of tired or something, and then you just see something out of the corner of your eye, immediately unnerve. But yeah, we are going to end the stream here, because otherwise we will keep on yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping like fucking numbnuts. But expect more yapping streams at some point, because it will be fun.
Because they are quite a lot of fun. Even just doing ones like this. This was a bunch of fun.
Yeah, just random tier list things. We will definitely be trying to look for more things that we can do together, because it's also good for Shushi to have fun.
Yeah, I like having fun.
Yeah,
Great.
and we will sometimes have other people.
More in VR chat.
VR chat is a place that, like I said earlier in the stream, like at the very beginning, it can be the best place or the worst place. But that
It can be fun. It can be terrible.
yeah, but that topic you will hear more in 2 weeks when we have the Yap stream.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully I can be there for that.
Yeah, hopefully nothing happens and we can actually get a zombie and a few others there. We have carefully chosen the ones that we need for that, because we need specific people, and it will have to be people who don't sukugo shit. And also we want people who have shared public worlds massively and aren't private dwellers. Mutual acquaintances, basically. But for now, we're gonna get going. You guys have a lovely time. It was great hanging around. Peace. And we're out.
See ya!
See ya!
Thanks for hanging out with us.